It is Happy Wednesday off the rails, and what better off the rails to be with than Jimmy Lee, the Jersey Outlaw? Although today he's not here. Who's here today?
Dr. Wiener's here.
Dr. Wiener's in the house. You got that Chanel glasses too?
Yep, bought Chanel glasses for you for this
Nice.
in New York 2 weeks ago.
Wonderful.
Not cheap either.
No, those look nice. How much were they?
8 large.
800.
Yeah.
That's pretty pricey. That's
Yeah.
very.
And I never spent on sunglasses.
So was it for coming on the show today?
Well, it's because in social media in New York, I'm getting more vibier glasses rather than the plain ones. So we're going with white. So I splurged on one pair.
For the vibes, for the FOMO.
For the vibes.
Yeah, for the FOMO. Today's episode is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Thank you to our sponsor. We love. Yeah, Jimmy came all the way in from New Jersey.
Yep.
And what a momentous occasion to be on the show with us today, because you just hit 1 million.
1 million followers on Instagram, and the crew is loving it, and we're all loving it. And hard work does pay off.
It sure does. And I mean, it's so incredible that you're making such amazing strides on Instagram.
Yes.
And
Instagram is our driver.
What?
Instagram's our driver on our social media.
That's what it does. That's the big driver.
Platform for us, yeah.
And what do you associate? How do you explain the tremendous growth we're seeing on Instagram in your follower count?
You know, and I know, without you, there would be no me. What's that?
Sorry, I was just telling Dan that my TV doesn't work. Go ahead.
Oh,
apologies.
without H3, I don't think I'd be where I'm at. You guys have such a large fan base, and you've been kind to me, and I'm starting to pick up steam because I come out to California a lot now.
Well, let me ask you this then.
Yes.
Because you're on track to pass me on Instagram. How do
No,
you
I'm
count
not.
that? Oh, yes, you are. You're
How
getting
many-
like
how-
100,000 a week, Jimmy.
How many followers do you have?
I like 2.2 million.
I'm not even close to you.
I know, but at the pace you're growing, let's pull up the stats. I mean, I can't yet because we're having an issue with the display monitor. Oh, I have 2 million. I think I've lost some, to be honest, during the calamity of my career.
What's that mean?
I've lost a lot of fans in the past couple of years.
Flavors?
Because of my political associations.
Okay.
People don't like when I hang out with MAGA people like you, so they unsub.
Me?
No, I'm kidding.
not
I'm
political
kidding. No,
at
the
all.
opposite. The opposite.
Oh, the opposite.
I'm losing MAGA people.
You shouldn't be losing people.
Let's see. So Jimmy Lee, here's your stats.
You know more than me.
Wait, why does it say 237? You gained 40,000 followers yesterday, Jimmy. That's insane.
Wow. So, see, I don't even track none of this, so.
How did you gain 40,000? Like, I mean, that's like.
I think we were advertising that we're coming here. I don't know.
You were.
Yeah.
And so the people are following.
Yeah.
A lot of street work.
It's just incredible because, how do you even compare growth that much? It's like one of the top accounts, probably.
100%, yeah.
Like, what does Selena Gomez gain on a daily basis? Just curious. Or one of the Kardashians.
They gain way more than me.
Are you
Come on.
sure?
No, I don't track this.
Well, let's take a
I'm
look.
just hustling, and I'm keep going and going and going.
No, I know. It's incredible. And I'm trying to just acknowledge your incredible
I'm
achievement.
waiting for my TikTok account to catch up to my Instagram account.
Oh, I've seen some videos do well there.
Yeah, some, but they were
pop
doing
up.
better a while back on TikTok. Not YouTube. Instagram seems to be doing the best. We have good YouTube videos up too.
Have you considered buying followers on TikTok, or is that more challenging?
Olivia won't let me.
She won't let you.
No.
Why is that, Olivia?
She told me not to do it, and
I told you not
I
to
do
do
whatever she asked me to do. In fact, she asked me if I jump off a building. I said not again.
You know what? I changed my mind about that part. I don't want you to do that anymore.
Ooh.
You know, did she tell you to buy followers on Instagram?
No.
No.
We would never do
And
that.
you're not doing that?
No. Never.
Never.
Stop with the tomatoes. You're killing me.
Because what would the point be of buying followers? They're not real
And it's
fans.
not organic, right?
Yeah, because if you buy followers, it's not
fake.
really, it's fake.
Right.
And who would do that?
I don't think you would or me.
I haven't.
Right.
Let's see. Have we got any evidence about this tremendous growth comparison?
I just think for the hype coming out here, to be honest. And also, I do want to mention we have a documentary film coming out on me next month. There's a great filmmaker in New York who does documentaries named Alex Novell, who reached out to me about a month ago, and we've been shooting for about a month, about 6 times, and we put a trailer together a week ago, and he's working on the film and should come out in October, which is a story of me trying to be famous.
Selena Gomez's stats are.
I have to say something, Jimmy.
Weird.
If you go to, this is Jimmy's, right? Yeah. If you go to Thursday, and you go to Selena on Thursday, you add more followers than Selena Gomez, the #1 Instagram account.
Get the hell out of here.
No, I'm telling you.
Are you kidding me?
It's right here. The stats are right here.
Olivia, is that true?
Listen, I'll tell you.
true.
I don't know
It's
where
true.
she is, but on Thursday, September 7th, you had 49,000 new followers.
Wow. We're big.
Actually, no,
We're
forget
getting
it.
big.
Yesterday, you had 41,000 new followers.
Oh, I think that's good.
Wednesday.
Go ahead.
Oh, she's not up here on Wednesday. But she's doing about 40,000 per day. So you are doing laps around her.
We're matching her almost. A little ahead, you think?
What happened on Sunday and Monday? It's like the faucet turned off for a second.
Good question. Makes no sense. I don't know why.
Oh, she's #3 in the world.
Jeez.
And how much does it cost to buy 1,000 followers?
You tell me.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
Hold it.
And so it really is organic. It looks super organic.
Very organic.
Here we have where are most of your fans located? Do we have a geographical
I have
snapshot?
no clue.
I would assume it.
I don't follow. Mason does all this stuff.
Oh, Mason does this?
Well, he does all the. I put the post up, but he does all the images for me.
Do we have the geographical location report?
I believe that's only in his analytics.
Yeah, we gotta see his phone.
Yeah.
Can I see your phone?
Yeah.
I just want to see where your fan base is located. Oh, you can do it too if if you're more comfortable with him. I'd like to do it.
We'll do it later.
No, let's do it now.
He's doing.
No. We'll do it.
All right.
This is huge. You're gonna pass Selena Gomez.
Hold on.
But anyway, it's a pleasure to see you. It's always a joy to be
Now
here.
you know how to work this because I don't know how to.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
1 million. That's gotta feel good, huh?
Feeling good.
1M, baby.
1M.
1M. All right. So let's see. If I go to, thank you.
Hey, Liv, can I get an ice water? Thanks.
Sorry about that. We should have. You want anything else? You want a coffee? A soda?
No, I just want to drink something.
Insight.
My throat, just like the ice, like that in the water. Yeah.
So let's take a look here.
So you can see on the phone.
So we're at Insights. I don't know
You
why.
like me, you don't know how to do it either, do you?
Oh, stop it, Jimmy.
You know how to do this stuff. My kids do all this stuff.
I'm trying to see the geographical. I thought it would be in Insights. Oh, you're gonna call from somebody on Instagram. Call in?
About it. Who,
You got calls through Instagram video? What does that even mean?
I think that's you guys because you did that last time I was on.
I'm gonna answer. Hello? Hey,
how's it going?
who is this?
It's the Canadian diplomat for the Jersey Outlaw here. In
Okay.
my Lego room.
And now I just got a
tell
DM.
Zach to come on down.
Who is that?
I wish y'all could see his phone. He just called you.
Oh, okay. It's actually somebody real.
Yeah. And could I? I wish y'all could see
Oh,
Jimmy's phone desktop. It's just messages of saying hi, Ethan, and shit like that.
Yeah, they don't care about me. No one cares about me.
Well, no, you have all your notifications on. It's madness, man. So, Colin, how did you call us? Can I ask?
Oh, I call the Jersey Outlaw all the time. I'm the Canadian diplomat for the Jersey Outlaw.
Do you know him? He doesn't know you.
No. What's your name? What's your name?
Colin.
Hi, Colin.
All right, thanks, Colin.
Thanks, Colin.
When
We
the
appreciate
Canadian
it.
Diplomacy becomes necessary. We'll give you
Hey,
a call.
Colin.
Oh, Jimmy has a
See ya.
question.
Take care.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye, Colin. Appreciate the call. Well, that's cool that you have that option available too. Now we're getting calls from all kinds of people, Jimmy. I mean,
Yeah.
here, let's. Why is this an
Are
option?
we taking call-ins?
Well, I don't know. Your phone's just blowing up. Hey, hey,
Hey, Ethan.
hey, I'm sorry. How do I say your name? Sanam?
It's
Oh, that's
Sanam.
that's my social media girl.
Oh, you
Hi,
know
Sanam.
Oh, hi, Sanam. Nice to meet you.
Hi, honey.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'll see you
Friday night. Friday
did
night,
you-
bunny.
Sanam, did you call to say hi? Did you know?
Yeah, I'm watching live.
Oh, you're
my
the
God.
best. And
right.
what do you do for Jimmy now that I've got you on the phone?
I'm just a girl.
She's just a girl, is that right?
She's honestly a FOMO girl, not a social media girl. But
What does
she's
that
a
mean?
fan.
Oh, she's a FOMO
like
girl.
Gracie was in New York, just comes out to hang, but she's not a social
Do
media
you pay her to be FOMO?
No, she
No.
just comes out.
Oh.
She's a fan.
She comes
No,
out,
he was gonna
okay.
do social media for me. He wasn't gonna pay me, so like.
Oh,
Right.
Jimmy, you can't ask people to work for
she's
free.
cheap.
Yeah, real cheap. That's why she doesn't work for you anymore.
She's
All right.
cheap.
So, thank you for being a good FOMO girl for our boy, okay?
See you Friday, honey.
See you Friday, honey.
All right, bye, man.
All right, take care. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. We have another call coming from Henry Gibb. Let's see what they're up to.
Now you're going to get all calling.
Well, I don't know. I'm holding your
hysterical.
phone. It's out of control.
This is funny.
Henry. Oh, Allison's calling here. Let's say and didn't accept. Allison Gibb. Your phone is blowing up, brother.
No, they're calling because of you.
Do people ever call your phone like this on?
No, just because I'm on.
Okay, hold on. Allison. Allison. You missed a call from Allison.
You want to call her?
Jesus Christ, bro. Your shit is crazy right now.
You don't even know.
I don't-
You're as bad as me on the phone.
Why do you have so many notifications on? Oh, I think your phone's blowing up because I accepted too many calls.
Oh, boy.
End and accept. Decline. Let me decline. Oh, dude, there's like 1,000 calls.
Yeah, you'll never be able to.
We're gonna have to
Dan, come here.
Dan, we're gonna have to
Yeah.
deal with the well, hold on. Hold on.
It's too many people calling
I can
because you
try to
took
find
2
it.
calls.
Sorry, guys. His phone is short-circuiting here. I can't even use it. It's just nonstop calls. Jimmy, why is this enabled? You got to work on the notification settings here.
Just hit X's. How are you going to do anything if people keep calling? When they realize you're not going to answer.
Do you see how many X's I'm hitting?
Yeah, when they realize you're not going to answer, they'll stop.
I'm not answering,
Yeah,
guys.
don't
Please
answer.
stop.
Guys, stop calling, please.
There's no
He has
better.
to do his show.
There's no better way to do this. Please, guys, stop calling. There's too
Stop
many.
calling.
Wait, hold on. I got to see the I can't even check the stats because people keep calling. Remind me again. Remind me.
Stop with.
Guys, please
Here, I'll turn it
stop
off for
calling.
1 hour. For 1 hour.
Stop.
Can we turn off? God.
Stop with the tomatoes.
Jimmy,
You're
how do you
killing me.
live your life like this, man?
It doesn't happen. It only happens because I'm on. People don't. People just keep calling, Dan.
All right. Here, I'm going to hand this to Love because he's our social media guru. And he's going to, you crunch
Love.
the numbers so I don't have to do this during the show.
Love, when you're, AB, when you're done, can Danny have the phone back to do stuff? Okay. Thank you.
We'll get around to Danny.
All right.
Danny, what are you filming for Jimmy? Just shots for Instagram and stuff?
Yeah, social media.
Because we're
stuff.
doing all that. We'll get you. You can
Okay.
use our stuff.
Okay.
No offense to Danny. I'm sure he's got good stuff there too. We have a phone you can use too if you want extra stuff. You know, I don't want to take away from the experience from you.
Okay. Thank you, buddy. Careful.
Jimmy Lee, the Jersey Outlaw. So how's life been?
It's good. I'm on a mission, and as I go, I explore different things to do to try to help. The latest thing is the film, and I'm hoping people look at me more seriously as, you know, being a comedian, a musician, and a dentist, and see the struggles.
You
and
want,
obstacles
wait, you
we've
said
overcome.
musician, comedian, and dentist.
Yeah.
And in which order are you hoping?
Well, in the trailer, it says comedian, musician,
the
dentist.
dentist last.
Dentist last only because this
Yeah.
is an entertainment thing.
They don't care about dentistry.
Well, they do. I think what makes the story interesting is a person who's a professional dentist is seeking fame older and is going through numerous struggles and obstacles to make it. And that's what Alex is making the story about. He's making about an underdog can make it.
An underdog. can make it.
Try to make it. And that's what is appealing to a viewer is, you know, a person doing what I'm doing. People are like, why is he doing that at his age when he's successful, has money, and he has a family and all that? And it's more like, why?
Why
And
don't
I
you pay
think-
Samar then if you have money?
Why don't I do
Why
what?
don't you pay Samar?
Salam.
Oh, Salam. I'm sorry, Salam.
The social media people, they come out and they work pretty much gratis. It's been like
Why?
that since I started. And I
But
take
why?
everybody out to eat because they want to hang out.
They just want to hang out with the outlaw.
Just like a lot of people want to hang out with you. Yeah.
Right. But I wouldn't have someone work for me if I didn't pay them.
So they're young kids and they're just
They're
full of a
hungry.
lot of no, they're full of love and they just want to hang and
Naivety.
vibe.
Don't know any better.
And then when they
What was that? Don't know any better.
Yeah, no, and just the way you
No,
like it. They don't know
I don't-
anything,
I don't-
and kind of
I don't think
naive
it's
about
that.
the business.
No, because
Easily exploited.
no,
Oh,
because
he's a socialist.
no, because I'll tell you why, guys. I do not find any of these people They DM me, and every one of them finds me, and I'm honest, and I tell them, I need social media people. I don't pay, but I take you out to eat and we have a nice time.
And do they order?
And some people don't want to do it, and most of them do. They just want to go and hang.
They just want to be with you.
Yeah, but I created like an experience, and when we go in restaurants, the service and the treatment and the love, and it just creates an entertaining experience.
Let me ask you this: when you take them out for lunch
and dinner.
Lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. 2 meals.
Yeah.
Okay. And then do they order expensive stuff, or they get like the hamburger?
What's nice about my team, Heath, is no, they really don't. And if they do, they don't come back.
Right. Right.
We had one doing that, and she doesn't come back.
What was she ordering?
No, she was over ordering, and she was a self-serving social media person for her own career, and
really.
And
so you sniffed out the bad one.
Well, really, Mason sniffed her out.
Really?
Mason sniffed her out.
So Mason's doing.
Mason did it.
Well, what was she ordering? Was she really ordering big at lunch? Was that your first sign?
It was that, and the way the posts were going up, and things that were happening behind the scenes, and I'm FOMOing it up, and I really don't see it. And Mason said it, and there was another person I forget that was on my team that said, "Oh, Peebler actually said it."
Peebler?
Mm-hmm.
And
who's on my team?
Do we pay Peebler?
No.
Oh.
I'm honest.
No, yeah, no.
I won't lie.
Dan, are you paid? Dan is not paid?
No.
The man is here doing your social media. You're marking him orders.
Gas
Dan,
money.
do you mind being on camera?
Dan, gas money.
I want to ask. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Come on in, Dan.
Oh, you have a mic, so you can if you
pick up your hand, Elden.
Yeah. So Dan came with. Jimmy
Dan is
today.
here.
Jimmy introduced you as his social media guy.
But you don't know who Dan is. Do you remember the movie Get Shorty with Chili Palmer? That's Chili Palmer's son, Danny Palmer. That's true.
Go ahead, Dan.
Famous.
Go ahead.
Yeah, what do you want to know?
So, did you reach out to Jimmy?
Yeah, he did one of those social media posts, and I just emailed him.
He reached out.
And are you a fan of the show?
Oh yeah, dude. I've been
okay.
a fan since fucking.
He loves
Pranks in the
you. He's
Hood.
been a fan of yours forever.
Oh, Pranks in the Hood. Very good.
Classic.
Nice to meet you, bro. I mean, we met before briefly at the live show, but nice to see you again. And so, how much work do you do for him on a day like this?
Honestly, dude, this is just like a fun time. Like, I just help him post stories and like come up with memes and captions and shit.
If he offered you money, would you take it?
I mean, of course, obviously.
Yeah. And he is wealthy.
He helps me with gas money and stuff.
He is
too.
wealthy.
Yeah.
He could afford it, but right, like you wouldn't even notice probably to give him like $50.
He does. He
No, I'm
pays
giving
for my
gas
Oh,
gas.
you do?
Yeah.
I am now.
And did you guys get lunch today yet, or is that coming up later?
No, we're going to Craig.
we're gonna have dinner later.
Don't say that.
We're going somewhere later.
Okay, and is it just you two, or is there other phone folks coming in?
One other guy.
Paulie might come by.
No, you know he's not coming. Pat's coming. Paulie's not coming.
Paulie's uninvited?
You gotta
Paulie
meet Paulie.
effed up last night and embarrassed us at the restaurant.
Wait, what did Paulie do?
Dan, tell him.
You gotta meet Paulie.
Who's
Paulie's
Paulie?
an interesting character.
Is he a FOMO kid?
He's like Jimmy, but like jacked up to like 10 and doesn't know when to stop the bit.
And so Paulie he's a FOMO kid who was hired for or recruited for socials.
He's a
he's a
guy
friend of
I
his.
know
He's same age.
from here
Oh.
who's a little bit off his rocker.
So what did Paulie do at dinner?
Dan, tell him.
It's what he always does. He drinks and he kind of gets wild. He likes to flex his watch.
He
What
throws
kind of watch
his
was it?
watch to the waiter, and he's being rude to the waiter, and he's
You've never done that. Yeah.
I'm super nice. Keep apologizing to the waiter.
What kind of watch does he have?
A Bulgari watch.
Is that
And
nice? I don't know.
yeah, but I have a nice
38K,
watch
I
too.
think.
I'm not going to sit and show everybody my watch.
Is that a nice watch, Zach? How much does that watch cost?
Piece of shit.
Well,
How
he
much
told
is
us
it?
last night it was 17. Dan, what did he say?
Anyone that brags about the cost of their watch is just
Right, I have nice watches. I don't even wear one and say anything.
Zach, give me one of these. Did you know Zach has a nice watch?
He showed it to me before you got here.
Yeah, anyone that shows off their watch is a tool, man.
what a fucking pussy, man.
Actually, speaking of Zach flexing his talent, there was today's Wednesday, and we usually do an off the rails video edit.
Okay.
It's an artistry collaboration between Zach and Ian. And today, in honor of you, Jimmy, they put
Yes.
together somewhat of their magnus opus.
Really?
Well, I mean,
right?
kind
Dan.
of. I mean, I'm kind
You
of
have my
over it.
phone?
No, well,
Just you may want to.
Love has it. Oh, Love, did you see
Oh,
this?
Love, I need my phone.
It's in the Discord.
got it.
Okay,
It's
okay.
very funny.
Okay.
Hold on, Love. Can I have?
You know, as a social media
got my phone?
manager, I would say that's completely organic. Just take a look.
All right. Well, okay.
Hold
Before we go to you, Zach, I got the stats from your social
Oh,
media.
okay. Yes.
So first of all, this this is interesting. 62% men, which
62%
40%
men,
women, which is
40%
that's normal.
women. Well, I have more men than women.
Yeah. But let's keep going through here.
Yes.
The age range looks pretty good. Here's the top geographical location. Oh my goodness, 76% is from Brazil.
You know why?
Why is that?
We're down there a lot
Jimmy, come
filming
to
now.
Brazil.
You've been to
'Cause
Brazil?
we've been there all last month. Yeah, right before the documentary. We were in Brazil all July.
You were in Brazil.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Filming for 4 weeks.
You're fucking with me, Jimmy. You have never been to Brazil. You're too soft for that country, Jimmy.
We were there, and I got to tell you, Ethan, they love us.
Well, no kidding, because that's like 760,000 of your million are from
That's
Brazil.
why you see the location, because we filmed. I got to tell you,
And then
people-
India is the second one. which is
India,
more than United
we never
States.
went, but we do have a lot of Indian people.
Can I ask? So if, let's say, theoretically.
But that's highlight that now because we were just there.
No.
760,000?
We were there the whole month of July filming. 5 days a week for 4 weeks.
But how many followers did you have a month ago? Because it was probably 800,000. So that
That
doesn't
I
make
don't
sense.
know. Again, I don't track, but I just know Brazil's high because we were there.
Right, but a month ago, you were at 800,000 followers.
Probably 7, yeah.
Okay, 7. Before you went to Brazil. So how do you
No, we
account
went
for
to
that?
Brazil in July, 2 months ago.
Okay, let's say you were at 600,000. So
Go ahead.
since then, that means that you still had
I'm sure
hundreds of thousands of
3 months
Brazilian
ago
followers.
it was. No, I'm sure 3 months ago that wasn't like that
Right.
because we weren't in Brazil.
But that
till
doesn't make
July.
sense because you have 760,000 Brazilian followers.
Well, they. I got to tell you.
no, but 2 months ago you had
If
more.
you
less
saw,
than,
if you saw the reaction of the people in Brazil, you would be mystified.
He's big in the favelas.
It
he's
was
huge there.
just they love us, and the chicks, the young Spanish girls, they love this type of comedy because they don't have it down there.
right. Right. Dan, what do you make of this 76% in Brazil as a social media FOMO expert?
I mean, he just has a big Latino and community that really supports him. I mean,
We
if
have
you look
a
back
huge
at his
Latino community.
if you
In
look
fact,
back at his
is Brazil-
Instagram,
Gabriel Iglesias is one of our biggest fans.
Forgive my ignorance, but is Brazilian considered Latino?
it's South American. It's close enough. Afro
We have a
Latino, I
huge
think.
Spanish following.
Jimmy is fluent in Portuguese. A lot of people don't know that.
Is that right?
No, but I took Zach to a bullfight once in Madrid. Did I tell you?
No,
He
That's
got
Spain.
sick,
he did.
so we left.
You got sick, Zach? That's
He got
nice
sick
story.
from he didn't. He got nauseous from watching them put the arrows in the bulls.
Oh, that's
And it's
nice.
from all your bullshit, Jimmy.
What's that?
It's from all your bullshit.
Bullshit. Who's
Yeah.
talking about bullshit?
So,
Yep.
now what's interesting, let's say we know you have 1 million followers, and congratulations.
By the way, thank you for that. 1 mil, baby.
And so, if you take 4.5, which is your United States audience,
Yeah, but that changes. Now we're
Why?
here now.
How?
This week, the U.S. will probably go up in a week. You have to watch. It changes based on where we shoot.
it does.
Yes.
That's how followers work.
Oh, well, that's how it's working for me. See, we've never been to Indonesia. 1.2%.
Yeah. That's
Mexico, we
weird.
never went. 0.5%.
Yeah, that's strange. So, but I was saying, let's just look at it right now, a snippet in time. 4.5 would be 45,000 American followers. That seems like that would be a more accurate representation of what I would expect your Instagram followership to be.
Well, that's too low.
It's too low.
Yeah.
Yeah, 45,000.
Way low. We get that in a day now.
Yeah, yeah, I noticed. that.
Literally.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I don't want to brag, but I'm bigger than big.
Yeah. No, it's true.
Huge, big.
You're gonna
huge.
pass me in like a year.
No, I'm not.
You
gonna
are.
pass
Look
you.
at this. Look at the
No,
Jimmy.
I'm not going to pass you. How could I pass you?
The numbers don't lie, brother.
I know.
It's that Brazilian follow. They love you there.
The Latin chicks love me. There's no doubt about that.
No doubt.
Huge in Brazil.
All right, so Zach, back to you. I'm sorry, I had to report on that. So Zach, what did you want to say about this?
Say about what?
You're at Magnus Opus.
Well, I mean, I'm big now, you know.
You're big.
huge,
Played
too.
I played the
Zach
Hollywood.
is huge.
I played the Hollywood Bowl.
Hollywood Bowl.
You're a big deal.
You're
Big
huge,
deal.
big,
and
big.
You know, I'm just kind of beneath me to do these little fucking minuscule intros.
Beneath you. People love it, Zach. Don't say that.
Nah, it's fucking.
This is what made you who you are today. I mean, don't
Zach,
forget the little people.
you are
I've
an excellent musician,
I've evolved.
and I would make funny, but the notes on the guitar don't go that low.
Fucking hilarious, Jimmy.
What you said you would make funny,
I'd make fun of him, but the notes on the guitar don't go that low.
which means
Like a short joke. I don't get it.
like I don't know. I didn't get it.
I didn't get it.
No, you didn't even get
I
it.
didn't
That's
get
the
it.
beauty of the Jimmy Lee.
Jersey Outlaw.
Sometimes
didn't
he
get it.
doesn't even get it.
Bingo.
So,
Anyways,
all right. So you don't have one, or you do, Zach? I'm confused.
I don't know.
All right.
So Zach sent me this video to show. I don't know what this is about. He says
Dan.
he's gone big time, and this is his, experimental masterpiece or something. So.
You sure you want to premiere that here, Zach? It might be a ticketed event. By the sound of it, you might be able to get to charge people to do this live.
I just don't care anymore, dude.
Yeah, you don't care about
Zach,
money
why
or
are you
anything.
depressed now?
Life is meaningless.
I think what's
Zach.
happened is he's attained all of his dreams and goals.
Yes.
He's sold out. He's the
He's
triple
big.
threat. He's the first act
is.
in 20 years to sell out
He's huge.
the 3 venues, and I think he's just numb to it all.
Yeah, I'm jaded. I'm jaded as shit, dude.
All right, so play it. Let's see what is this all about.
Are you like rock and roll Jesus, Zach?
Shalom.
Shalom.
Good yontif.
says. All right, so let's see.
I'm Zach Lewis. I'm Lego Lou. I'm Golf Course Craig. Zilly Zonka. These voices inside of me are cacophony. Now that I've played the Hollywood Bowl, I've evolved. It's time for my avant-garde era. I'm going out to record the sound of the world. Get in touch with the spirit of Gaia. Yeah, get in there. Oh yeah, you're a good leaf. It's a good little leaf. Get a shot of the watch. Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. I've created musical fusion with the spirit of my forebears. Yeah. Do you hear that? It's this oak tree. It's seen some things. I'm one with the sound of Mother Nature, of God. You know, I'm gonna get some really good sounds. I'm gonna climb this tree. Not feeling it. A whisper in the grass, a tickle in the trees, the musical notes of eternal salvation. The language of loss, the language of primordial memory. Oh, yeah. Talk to me, I want to hear you. The atmosphere whispers sweet nothings into my ear and gives my chakras the tingles. Where have you been? Tell me your story. I know this language. This is Earth. This is the sound of Earth. My ears are a tableau where destiny has etched its song across time and space. These aren't Panda Dunks, by the way. These are Jordan 1 High 85s. If you wear Panda Dunks, we gotta talk. My sound bites are the universe looking back at itself in little fiery comets across the cosmos of mind's eye. There's no beginning, no end. Just Zach.
Does this look cool to you?
Yes. Smell that? Zach's coming for you, LA. Suck in that fat loogie. Don't spit it out, because I'm gonna record it.
I've created my masterpiece.
Okay.
All right, Zach, good job.
Well, that's interesting. We're doing how do you call it when they do that for Hollywood? They get random foil.
Foley.
Folly.
Folly. You're doing folly now.
Yeah.
I might say your career is a little bit of folly down this path.
You've been sitting next to Jimmy a little too long. You might workshop that one.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
So now we have the song that he made from all this. So he does have a song.
So Ian was gonna make all these stupid little visuals for it, but I'm like, you really gotta let the audio speak for itself. So you guys are gonna sit here for 1 minute and 18 seconds and embrace its beauty.
Or what?
Or what?
What? What are you gonna do?
That sounded like a threat.
Yeah.
You don't want to know, man.
All right.
I would like to know.
I do want to hear it.
Okay.
Are you curious, Jimmy?
I want to hear it.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys ready? Like,
I'm a fan of avant-garde art.
Ready to get-
That's
like-
why I like Jimmy Lee.
Thank you, sir.
I'm like, this is my Picasso. Here we go.
What in the hell is this? Are we in a subway? Are we in a subway, Ethan?
I'm just in another realm.
This is wonderful.
Did I hear whale sounds in that? A low battery fire alarm sound?
Turn it off!
I like it. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Turn it off. Screaming.
I like it.
What do you think, love? Love's out. Love is done.
Is this much longer? Wow.
Whoa.
That was really good.
Now that is
You know what it's
phenomenal.
giving? It's giving Warzone. It's giving Yoko Ono. Which
You know what
is
it's
the highest
giving me
compliment.
and Olivia? Heartburn.
Is that right, Olivia?
I didn't hear what he said.
He says it's giving you heartburn.
Yeah, that's what it did.
Me too. Thanks, Olivia.
You too? Yeah,
Mhm.
Jimmy, we're sisters.
Did we
in
get
that.
claimed for Warzone the last time we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's a piece of art.
You gotta put that in the copyright database, Zach.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my my masterpiece.
Great, man. You
Yeah.
Take that show out on the road. I'm sure a lot of tickets. You can sell a lot of tickets.
Yeah, it was a good time. Good
I'll
time.
be there. I'll buy a ticket.
Thank you, Cam.
I loved it,
Appreciate
actually.
Appreciate it. So you're welcome.
Okay, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zach.
Yeah,
By the way, Dan, did we get any updates on the show tickets? Is that any developments there?
Not yet.
Damn, it's taking forever. We're trying to lock down.
You'll be
a
the first to hear when there's an update.
We're trying to lock down a 3,500 seater for our end of the year live.
I would love to be there if you want me.
I would love. Yeah, I mean, shit.
I would
The
love
last
to
time
be
was
there.
phenomenal.
But no tomatoes.
Well,
Stop with the tomatoes.
well, then
You're killing me.
next year we're scoping out
New York, please.
for summer.
New York, please.
Hold on, you're gonna love this.
Go.
We should do a show in New York. That would be fun, but that's
Yeah.
not what I was gonna say. Next summer, do you guys think we can sell it out? I'm skeptical.
Where?
The Hollywood Bowl.
Nope.
Shit.
Nope.
Oh, not
Are you doing a bit?
No,
Or,
I
okay,
guess-
Could
sorry
you
if
sell?
I
Could
interrupted.
you sell that
Greek,
out?
Yeah, it's the Greek, not the Hollywood
The
Bowl.
Hollywood Bowl is way bigger.
What's the Greek?
The Greek is like 6,500.
Oh, you mean another
yeah,
theater?
around-
No, the Hollywood Bowl is like 20,000. Never mind.
So you would
The
do another
Hollywood
show
Bowl.
next summer here in a larger fans.
6,500.
Jeez.
Are you ready for that?
I'm ready for you.
You gonna bring your A game?
I'm gonna bring my A team and my A game.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is your A
And
team
I'm
paid?
gonna bring my blow up doll to
Right.
that big one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, congratulations on 1 million. Actually, we're here to celebrate your 100% authentic,
you.
real.
Nobody even said anything about my hairline. I'm a little down about that.
Well,
Go ahead,
no,
Olive.
no comment is good. That means it looks really natural.
Well, I
You didn't
thought
even
Olivia
call
or
any attention.
Dan or Zach would.
I've been complimenting
compliment
you all
me.
morning.
Thank you very much.
Looks
You're
great.
welcome very much.
And I will say that the hair guy, who's Kevin, out in Beverly Hills, who's a super guy, he does a lot of the celebrities. He
You
had the
pay him to do
hairline.
that?
Oh, he got paid
How much do you pay Kevin?
95 plus a tip. But he had it higher, and I said
How much
go
you tipped him?
lower,
Nice.
30% today. 'cause He was with me a long
He
time.
went real low.
He is the mortician.
No, he went
maker.
lower. 'cause
the mortician.
He's the mortician maker.
He went
right?
lower because I said the guy that runs
did
the
Limbaugh,
show
dude.
wants it lower. So he went lower because of you. So it's lower.
I'm surprised he's willing to do that
Well,
because he has some professional.
he used up a lot of spray. I had to order another spray. He went a little ape shit today. I got to tell you the truth.
So anyway, we're here. We wanted to celebrate a million.
Thank
So,
you so much.
we
Guys,
actually
there it is,
prepared-
1 million views. You want
we
to take a
prepared
picture of that,
something for
Dan? You prepared something? Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
we actually.
Danny, you may want to get images.
You don't have to take orders from him. He's not
Dan,
even
you may
paying
want to
you,
stand
Dan.
up to get a better image. He's a lazy guy.
You don't have to.
He's sitting down on
If
his
you want
chair.
him to stand up, you got to pay him, man.
I'm going to pay him.
Here it is. Jimmy Lee, the Jersey Outlaw.
What is this?
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole
video it?
crew
Let's video
is
it.
here.
Video it. Look at this.
This is a 1 million
Danny, video it.
sub.
Whoa.
Look at
Sam,
that.
Thank you. Look, guys. 1 million followers.
You see what's on the cake, Jimmy?
Oh.
You see what's on that?
Work with me with the
It's a
hair.
hairline, baby.
Oh.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
Danny, get in here and get this cake.
And this is homemade by Samantha. I'm going to get a slice of that. Is that okay, Jimmy, if I have a slice? Yeah.
I want 2 slices.
That's just a beast, man. And what an achievement, really.
And I appreciate it. I do want to thank all my friends really around the world now. We're planning a UK trip next summer. Like we're
Really?
planning. Yeah, we're planning to go back to England because we shot in England at COVID. And we actually did good during
why don't you
COVID.
do a show, do a venue, and do like a ticketed event?
Well, when you give me the contact information, like the people you use, I know
Don't you
there's
have manager-
companies.
Don't you have like 20 people team?
We're up to 15 now, but I've never done that thing where you have to get a company to do that. I'd
You really
have
have
to learn.
15 people?
Yeah.
And nobody knows how to book you a venue?
I have more. I don't have that type of people.
You just call them.
Jimmy, you just played a comedy club.
Yeah, we played a huge comedy club in New York.
I don't know about huge.
12
but-
people.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, you just call them and say, hey, I'd like to reserve the venue for this day. It's literally all they do.
I may have to do it.
Is that right, Dan? It's pretty much it.
I missed
Especially
what
a
you
small
said. I'm
club.
sorry.
We would do something small, obviously, to start.
I'm just saying, if Jimmy wanted to reserve a small club, you just call him and say, hey, I would like the spot for this day.
Yeah. at a
Maybe
small
Dan
club, I'm
could
sure
give
you
me
could do
some
that.
guidance.
Sure.
I've never done it.
Yeah, do it. You could probably even do like a
200 seater to start something small.
Maybe the
Go-
Four Seasons in New York.
I was gonna say you can do a residency in New Jersey probably.
I would do New York because I'm in New York, Keith, almost every week. A lot now.
So anyway, there it is. We honor you. Can I ask you a question? Do you understand at least why I think that some of those followers might be fake, or I suspect it?
No.
You don't understand even why.
I was going to say, do you want to throw up the trailer of the new movie?
Sure, I actually have questions about that.
Yeah.
You don't understand why I think some of them are fake, even a little bit.
Well, we're touring now, so now you maybe understand more why.
Right.
We're out and about.
So here's Jimmy's Instagram page. 1 million big ones. Congratulations. Oh, you're doing something with Martin, I heard.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tasting water.
So that's tomorrow night, and if you guys want to, he's coming back from New York today, and right, Danny, we text him, and we're going to talk later, and we're going to go down tomorrow night to
Why are you asking
Gwen's restaurant. Well, we were right before you got here. We were texting.
Oh, you guys
So
are going to go to
tomorrow night.
Gwen?
We're going to go to
Beautiful
Gwen's,
restaurant.
and he mentioned you've eaten there, and and he has all the water. That's my parents
Who's
when
this
they
one?
were. Oh, that's the plastic surgeon. He's a very good friend and a supporter.
Who is this?
Dr. Robert Ray, Dr. 90210.
And what does he do?
Very famous plastic surgeon.
The Jersey Outlaw.
You gotta listen to it from the beginning.
I'm Dr. Robert Ray, Beverly Hills plastic surgeon, and I'm a huge fan of Jimmy Lee, the Jersey
He doesn't know.
Outlaw.
Dude, if he only knew what
He
you're
knows.
saying.
He knows.
Like, I could make a compilation and ruin his career.
No. Now you be nice. You be nice.
I'd be like, you're a fan of who?
You be nice.
Roll the-
Because Robert Ray's my buddy right now.
Were you doing work there?
No, he was in a place where we had a pedicure and came in and just vibed us. And
Where you guys did
I'm Dr.
FOMO?
Robert
Yeah,
Ray,
we did some
Beverly
FOMO.
Hills plastic surgeon.
he
and
did
I'm a-
Dr. 90210 like
that.
15 years ago. He's very famous from TV, from E! Channel.
His hair looks supernatural.
Oh, Sam. Can
So-
I get more of that, Sam? Am I allowed?
Can you explain to me?
Look at this.
This is so tasteless, Jimmy. Why would you post this? Look at this, you guys. Oh, we got ice cream. Like, we already talked to you once about these Instagram posts. Are you guys seeing this?
Well,
What
the
is
cake
this?
is so good, Sam.
What does this mean?
Hey, Sam.
What do you
You're not
mean,
going to
what is
poison me, are you? Oh, okay, I'm just checking.
Jimmy, why would you post this on 9/11? Like, what is it exactly you're trying to say about that tragic event?
So, You'd have to get Mason on because I didn't. I posted that, but I don't know the.
You posted that.
significance. Well,
Are
he
you not
did it.
familiar with 9/11?
Of course, I'm familiar with it, but
Where were you
I
on
don't
9/11,
know.
Jimmy?
Yeah,
Where were you
on
on when the
9/11,
towers
Jimmy?
fell?
I was in my office working.
You have an alibi?
Did you finish the job or did you take the day off?
No, we worked that day, but it was very sad. I remember that day.
What are his analytics in Saudi Arabia?
Thank you, Sam.
Oh shit. So what? Why is your face edited like that?
Mason
Over the
does
tower.
all that. I don't know why.
Seems a little insensitive. Don't you think?
Well, I'm older and I don't understand some of the memes. I know they drive, but I don't understand like why. But I put them up because the kid does them.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't quite understand them.
So you post it.
It's I think maybe a metaphor for your soul also fell that day when the trade centers did.
Is that what that's supposed to be?
I think so. It's like a metaphor.
Okay.
Would you say that's accurate?
I honestly don't know. I'm not being mean.
No. What, is it accurate?
What?
About your soul falling on that
That was
day?
a sad day.
Yeah, it was
when that
sad.
happened.
But
It
you
really was
you
bad.
bounced back real fast from it, would you say?
Well, my wife and I had a trip planned the end of September to go to Europe, and we postponed it 1 year.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we had a trip the last week of September, 2001, to go, and we went exactly 1 year later. It was Dublin, Edinburgh, and London.
Was it out of respect for the victims or your fear of
Well,
flying around that? Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was fear of flying.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, because it was a scary time, right?
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Right.
Please. 9/11. Very scary. I mean, that Osama been drinking. He's an alcoholic. You know that.
Osama?
Been drinking.
drinking.
Oh, he's an alcoholic.
He's dead, I think.
Oh, he is dead, but he was a heavy drinker.
I don't think so. I think that's against his religion.
Osama been drinking? Drank a lot.
That would be his caliphate or whatever.
The cake is so good. Thank you, Sam.
Well, then I don't understand why on Holocaust Memorial Day you posted yourself outside Auschwitz saying, "Here I am."
You did see that. We're back.
I mean, it's just.
Are we back on this shtick again? We're doing this again?
Jimmy, I'm not making this stuff up. Look at this 9/11
Jimmy
post.
Lee calls you out for running a skit into the ground.
He's doing his. He's doing his.
I have a problem.
What do they call that in Yiddish? There's a term for it, but we're gonna roll with it. You pulled that on me once before.
This is very insensitive. This is like a joke I would make.
So this will have to be taken up with Mason.
Like I would say, like, Jimmy, why did you post an absurd picture of your face over the trade towers on 9/11? It's just insensitive.
I will deal with Mason later.
But like you posted it, I mean, ultimately that's your responsibility.
Just own it, Jimmy, because it's funny. That's the reality.
I think that he changed the caption
funny.
too. It was like September 11th, 2000 and fun or something like that.
What did he
maybe
say?
that's going a little too
Monster.
What did he say?
He said the original caption was September 11, 2000 and fun.
No, stop. Come off it.
I don't know.
Come off it.
Well, it wasn't a fun time, I'll tell you that.
Nah, it was really bad.
It was scary. I mean, you had to wait a whole year before flying.
There's Ryan Kavanaugh as a pig man.
Where's
See
Ryan
that?
Kavanaugh?
On the left. Jimmy's
there's
like a
the poster
rancher.
for the movie,
On the left.
Ethan,
Oh.
the center.
Oh, this
That's
is
the poster for the movie in the center, right
what?
there.
Okay, this is good. Do you know who this is? No. Yeah,
So you have no idea what the fuck is being posted to your Instagram. Is that what you're saying?
He sends me relevant stuff. I trust him. I don't know that. I don't even know what
Sam,
that
this is so good.
Sam, this is phenomenally good. Not good.
I thought we had taught you a lesson the last time, but clearly not.
About what?
This guy here, do you know who he is?
Nope.
He's like a super famous civil rights activist.
Yeah.
He's like a fair use advocate. I wouldn't even be here without him. So you'd put him on a pig's body like that is a little bit.
And what's the quote say?
The quote says, "Caring for the animals, it's what I do." Hashtag Ryan Kavanaugh.
Or Mason did it. I just put it up. But
Does Mason
didn't
give
know
you
what it was.
Does Mason give you the description too?
he gives me
the whole
everything,
thing?
and then I put the stuff up every day. He does it at
so
night.
you
And I
just
put them up
kinda
the
give
next day.
You're just rubber stamping these basically. Got it.
Yep.
That's a lot of that's a lot of trust you're putting into Mason.
You pay Mason, right?
He's the only one that gets paid.
He's the only one. God bless him.
I'm honest again. I'm not
How
gonna
much does
lie.
he get?
We're not going to go on the air with that.
Well, okay, let me ask you this then. Is it his full-time job?
Honestly, he works for me full-time. I'm not lying.
He works for you full-time?
Yes.
Nice.
And he does videos a lot for me. Like when we do the shoot Saturday, he'll do the reels. I'll edit one of them. He'll do the others.
He's very talented.
And he's really good. And now we're lucky to have a filmmaker. I'd love if, Dan, you could pull the trail up. Alex is so talented and creative, and he's become
Finding
like a friend.
My next victim.
Finding my next victim.
Here's my next victim. Where are you guys from? You're Spanish guys. How do you say 29 in Spanish? 29. 29. I got to tell you, I have a Spanish girlfriend. I took her to Philadelphia. I went to the Liberty Bell. She went to Taco Bell. Yo, I got problems. You
That's
guys married?
nuts, dude.
Get a blow-up doll. Mine farted flew out the window.
Finding my next victim.
Here's my
That's
next victim.
nuts.
Where are you guys from? You're Spanish guys. You got to watch the trailer. It's really new. It's really good.
Where is it, up or down?
It's not on that. You have to get on YouTube. Go to Alex Novell. That's Andrew
South Philly is still
Kavanaugh.
Italian, so you still have these kind of like shit-talking guys. No one can tell you, hey, there's no space for this in the discussion, unless they want to weaponize like a nebulous mob of haters against you.
What did he say? We get to the funny one?
South Philly.
So he put an effect on it. Mason, obviously, or Alex. One of them did that.
All right, let me watch that. So how did you hook up with Andrew? We were very curious. How did that come to be?
So there's a girl, and she gave me permission because I'm respectful when I asked her. Her name's Lexi, and she reached out to me, and originally we thought it was a prank. So when this guy called, I conferenced him with Mason, and Mason verified his voice because I have no idea who he is. But then I found out who he was, and then they were going to meet me in Seaside Heights, but they ran behind, and we were at August, and Alex was filming people for the documentary that know me, so he came to the diner. So what you see in the movie and the trailer. Yeah, I don't know who he is. He came to me, but then I found out he's big.
He's big.
Because Alex is like, dude, you got to see how many followers he has on
He's a big deal.
YouTube. He's like you, like 2.5 million.
Mm-hmm.
But he's very controversial because of the sex scandal. So we talked about that, and then Alex was, hey, put him in the fucking movie. Everybody knows who he is. So I'm like, you're the filmmaker. Let's go.
What was the sex scandal?
He said that he was asking girls to do inappropriate sex acts with him.
He was?
And it's true. That's what Alex said. So, and of course, I didn't say anything to him when he's there. I mean, it's not my place to be involved with that. That's not my business.
No.
So.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
What did you say his name was again?
Andrew Callahan.
Yeah, you got it. I thought you said Andrew Kavanaugh. And this is the first time that we've actually.
So try to go on YouTube and type in Alex Novell, and then you'll see the trailer.
All right, let's.
And the trailer, I think I want to show you guys. I'm always silly and a goof, but I want to show you guys a little more serious side to me as a person. And I think this will. I mean, in terms of a documentary being a serious film and telling a. That's it right there. Jimmy Lee.
We did watch this already, right? Probably don't.
But I like the crowd to watch it.
No, we watched it with the crowd already.
Can we watch it one more time? Is it okay or no? No.
Can I watch it on double speed?
No. It's 2 minutes.
2 minutes 40 seconds, Jimmy. This is a live show. We got to keep the people's.
May I? No. Can we watch it one more time?
Yeah, we'll watch it.
It's for a reason.
We'll watch it.
Okay.
I'm all fucked up. You got my eye on you, hon. There's need for me to be.
No.
I have a gift.
He's not doing it. He's spit.
What about me? I love you. It's about me. I know it is about you.
Okay. All right. You know what? Because it's your millionth special,
we're
gonna watch it really fucking the real deal, bro.
No, don't watch it slow. Watch it regular.
We're gonna watch every damn thing.
No, just put it regular.
Because he is.
Now you're being mean.
All right. But in truth, we have just watched this entire thing like this week, perhaps on Monday even. Let's just do times. Let's do times 7.5. It's not quite as long.
Whatever, however you want.
Okay, that's fair, right? Oh, that's slow. No, it's not.
1.25 is one
wants to
step
be the star.
up in
He
terms
is
of
the star. He's not the star. I feel like it's sad.
It's
Oh, is this a sad Jimmy?
You think this is too slow?
That's interesting.
That's
My
fine.
worry is I have to get famous to be really well known.
Olivia, you think it should be faster? Because there is a faster setting.
I think I could go a little quicker. I think I could keep up.
We're here to see you.
Because Zoomers these days, their brains work on higher frequencies.
I thought you were joking.
They can hear stuff that old folks like us can't really read.
Religious? Yeah, I like it better than my regular job. Dentist. In Italy, dentista. He's a dentist. He can play the piano. He can sing. He's got the comedy. When you think of the totality of what the kid has, it's resilience.
All right, I'll play that
amazing.
normal. It's just we've already watched it.
Well, obviously, he's not famous right now, but he's growing and stuff. And I think
Mason!
it's a whole different ballpark that we're in with Jimmy.
Because it's all about Jimmy Lee.
What does it mean to be from New Jersey?
It's a lot of energy, a lot of FOMO.
Do you have any Jersey jokes in your mind?
Do you know what Delaware wore to the party?
What?
For New Jersey. Okay, now you want me to get to the funny ones?
South Philly is still Italian, so you still have these kind of like shit-talking guys. It's like a time
That's where
machine.
they shot
no one
the
can
show
tell you,
Jersey
hey,
Shore
there's no
at
space
House.
for this in the discussion, unless they want to weaponize like a nebulous mob of
Nathan?
haters against them.
You call me Nathan?
No, Ethan.
How long we known each other? You can't be calling me
I think I'm
Nathan.
getting amnesia.
Yeah. Nathanisha.
There are other glasses too, Ethan. Oh, you missed the Cipriani. That was just in there.
Do you want me to go back and watch it slower?
No, you'll see the Cipriani. Watch. It comes in quick.
Where did you get this thing with this massive zipper, we were wondering?
From here. From Melrose. They have all the original.
So sick.
It's cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have all the new styles
Give me
here
Jersey jokes
in your
in
town. Do you know what Delaware wore to the party?
What?
For New Jersey. Okay, now you want me to get to the funny ones?
South Philly is still Italian, so you
All
still...
right.
That's fine. Well, I just want to say the trailer is going to tell a compelling story about a guy who's a professional dentist that wants to be famous and the struggles and tribulations and trials through it. And Alex is going to try and make that very compelling. So we hopefully can sell the film to a company that then would sell it to like Netflix or something. So
Right.
I could become mainstream. That's our goal. I don't know if it's going to happen,
Well,
but that's our goal for the movie.
Make sure you reach out to Netflix Brazil.
Oh, they'll pick it up.
Yeah.
We know Brazil people will pick it
They're
up,
huge
but
in
we're
Brazil.
trying to get in the States.
All right, here's the deal. I got to thank our sponsor for today, and then I'm going to move on to some of our planned material.
Jeez, am I able?
You need to go to the bathroom? Yeah, of course. Jimmy's getting up to go to the bathroom. In the meantime, I'm going to thank our sponsor, ExpressVPN. Thank you to ExpressVPN. Using the internet without ExpressVPN is like not paying attention to the safety demonstration while on a flight. You know, most of the time it'd be fine not to pay attention. But one day, when the weird yellow masks drop, what now? What do you do? It's better safe than to be sorry. We all know that. Every time you connect to an unencrypted network, talking about cafes, hotels, airports, any hacker on the same network can gain access to your personal data. Passwords, financial details, etc. How has Jimmy not been hacked yet? How does Jimmy's bank account not fully empty?
He's too smart for that. Too smart for that.
You think so?
He uses ExpressVPN. That's how.
That could be. That could be. It doesn't take much technical knowledge to hack someone. Listen, just some cheap hardware is needed. A smart 12-year-old could do it. That's actually true, probably. 12-year-olds are the most dangerous people in society. You know, because they're too young to be blamed for anything, but they're just smart enough to get to do
some real damage.
Real damage.
Yeah.
We need to keep our eye on 12-year-olds.
Keep an eye out.
Did you know your data is super valuable? Hackers can make up to $1,000 per person selling personal info on the dark web. The fridge? If anyone's going to sell my data, it'll be me. Can I sell my own data for $1,000? It's more than the going rate is with any of these other people. Like Verizon. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Why should you use ExpressVPN? It's got encrypted tunnels. You create a secure encrypted tunnel between your device and the internet. Hackers cannot steal your sensitive data. This tunnel is locked down by super secure technology. It would take a hacker with a supercomputer over 1 billion years to get past ExpressVPN's encryption. That's a long time. That's a really long time.
That's a really long time.
I don't even think humanity will exist by the time they get done.
Probably not.
I mean, 1 billion years, my goodness. It's easy to use. Fire up the app and click one button just to get protected. Just one button. Fire it up.
Boom.
Bob's your uncle. And it works on all devices, phones, laptops, tablets, and more, and you can stay secure on the go. I love ExpressVPN because, one, it's the most reputable brand. It's the easiest to use, and they have the best reputation. So when it comes to securing your data, when it comes to trying to access content from other geolocations, stuff like that, there's only one choice. It's ExpressVPN. They're the best in the game. And they got a great deal for you guys. Secure your online data today by visiting expressvpn.com/H3. That's expressvpn.com/H3. And you can get an extra 3 months for free, guys. That's expressvpn.com/H3. Thank you to our wonderful sponsor. Please consider supporting them. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh, should I address that, Dan?
Sure.
So there's a conspiracy in chat that this is pre-recorded. But it's possible that this statement, acknowledging that, is just getting ahead of it.
Yep. We knew they would be suspicious, so we were smart. 40
This is so
chests.
good.
Yeah.
You went back for another bite? I know. I got
was really good.
Someone
She
take this away
bakes
from me.
like my wife. My wife, when she bakes, it's so
Really?
good.
What does your wife bake?
She'll bake cookies and sometimes cakes, but
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
She bakes. Lynn's a good baker.
I love Lynn.
Lynn is a good egg.
I gotta meet her.
Lynn talked to Zach yesterday, and Zach, tell Ethan what Lynn said.
I had a very, very nice conversation. All seriousness, I had a very nice
This
conversation.
was like,
right?
Yeah.
This is
she
like
was
serious.
Very sweet.
Wait, why did you talk to
Because I was talking to Zach, and Lynn beeped in, and what did Lynn say to you, Zach? Tell Ethan.
That Jimmy is more than honored to be a part of everything we do for him, and he's so grateful. And she's a great person.
She's just a humble, nice person. I met her a long time ago, and I remember at the wedding, she said, "You do?" I said, "With who?" And she said, "You." I said, "The Jew?" She said, "You." And then she fucked up.
Sure
No. No. Oh, thanks, Ethan.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
I've been with her many
You said
years.
it, not me.
Many years.
Here's you in Brazil, by the way. They just carry you like a fucking
Oh,
hero.
so you did see the image, yeah. The fan base was so high there that we had the Spider-Man outfit on one of the gigs, and they carried us out. And the press there was just amazing. They treated us wonderfully.
All right.
Yeah, it was so big there. Really huge, big.
Here's actually this was on billboards everywhere in the country. I heard.
Yep. So you saw that too. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Trabajele Camingo.
Yep.
What does that mean?
That means go screw.
It means
in
work
Spanish.
with me.
Yeah, I was like trabajale sounds like trabajo.
It's work
which is
with me.
Work with me.
Work.
And that was after our first TV interview.
And is this Christ the Redeemer?
Sure is.
Yeah.
And so he's saying, "Work with me, people."
It's Christ the Outlaw with those hands.
Right. And the rousing reception we got down there was like no other. I mean, we never ever had a pickup that big. Even when we were in England, it was big, but it wasn't as big.
When'd you go to England?
We went to England during COVID.
After 9/11.
All right, guys, we got to move on. I
Thank
love
you, though,
Jimmy.
for finding some of the Brazil stuff.
We're going to continue. And then this is the James Weiner Hour. I want your commentary as a
co-host,
as a man, as a dentist, as a learned man with family, a wife. And maybe don't make a spectacle of yourself.
Okay. You want a serious James Weiner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does James Weiner wear the Chanel's indoors?
No.
So let's stop making a spectacle of ourselves then, shall we?
These glasses have changed my life.
You don't like it. Do you not like how you look without glasses?
You never gave me my compliment.
What, on the face work? I was just going to ask you. You look fantastic, phenomenal.
Better.
Well, so what did you get done? The whole works?
Olivia said so.
You're glowing.
We made a trip to see somebody, and after the last few months, combination of different procedures to make the Jersey Outlaw. you know, younger than his normal age of 53. I would look younger than
53.
that.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
Yep.
What
Sparkling.
procedures did you get done?
Botox filler and microneedling.
Where did you put the filler? I don't.
So the Botox goes in expression lines like forehead and neck, and filler goes in voided areas that are more caved in, like cheekbones and chin. You know, the mandible, the angle of the mandible down here, and in the zygoma area where the bone is.
Oh, okay. Fantastic.
And I feel better. I used to look at myself in the morning, go, "Phew," and now I look at myself in the morning, I live, and I give one of these.
You give yourself a thumbs up.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Now the hair's next, though, Liv, so we don't have to keep spraying on. That's the next move.
Nah, I like it like this. I think you look.
You don't want me
perfect.
to go get the.
I mean, it
No? What do
definitely
you think,
is a
Keith?
unique look. I would.
All
stick
right,
with
so
that.
let's stick with
Yeah.
the unique look.
All right, let's move on. So Burning Man, we talked about last week. That
The Burning Man.
these pseudo hippie capitalist freaks went to Burning Man and left all kinds of trash. So one thing they did since then is they do this event called Leave Nothing Behind event, where they go and apparently pick up all the trash in the desert.
Okay.
So this is a video from after the Leave Nothing Behind event.
Leaving no trace.
Leave no trace, exactly. You tell me if there's no trace out here. You tell me what you think.
The Burning Man they don't want you to see. Warning, disgusting.
Bro, they left porta
had-
potties with shit and piss in it? Like, what? That's a trace where I come from. Shit.
Has all been left abandoned on the playa after the Leave No Trace event.
Wait, what was that? Someone wrote some shit there. Said, we were too tired to move our shit. Thanks, Resto, for taking care of us.
Oh, cool.
Awesome. Well, apparently they were too tired to carry your shit, too.
Event. There is garbage left everywhere. This is literally just the beginning. Here's a bag full of vomit. Found an abandoned car with a camping toilet.
What is the purpose?
Okay, let me tell you this. This is how you know that all these
Definitely
quote
looks like
burners are
leaving-
just such rich assholes. Like, who do you know
No
in your
trace
life
to me.
that
Camping
can just
toilet.
leave a like nice car in the desert? They're
This
just like,
definitely
nah, fuck
looks
it.
like abandoned car.
God damn it. That's like a nice ass looking, what, BMW? Volvo? What is
It's a
that?
Volkswagen.
Yep. What's the purpose, though,
Of what?
of all this?
Oh, you know what Burning Man is?
No.
Oh,
No.
Jimmy.
I don't know.
You should
but,
maybe go next year.
He
I
could
feel
be a
like
burner.
but what actually is it? Like, why are they
It's
doing
just a
that?
big festival in the desert.
it's a big
Right.
party in the middle of the
But
desert.
they're apparently all these hippies and feel good people.
What's it, like a Woodstock?
Yeah, kind of.
It's
It was
less
very
about
like
the
Woodstock
music and
this
more
year.
about the drugs, I feel like.
So it's a Woodstock drugs, not music.
It's like a giant MDMA party in the middle of nowhere.
But why? Do a lot of people go?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's quite
So
big.
it's a whole thing for like what, the weekend or something?
I think it's like a week long, actually.
So,
1
but
week?
like, this
Wow.
is not even like an old beat up car. Someone just left their VW here. Like, what? Somebody go steal that thing, man.
Pretty wild.
Abandoned car with a camping toilet. This definitely looks like Leave No Trace to me. Meanwhile, here is an overflowing dumpster nearby. Experts say these ruts in the playa may take decades to heal.
That's
Another
sad.
car left abandoned.
Where is this? In
Another-
Vegas? Is this in Las Vegas or where is?
Is it in Nevada?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's in the barren.
weird.
It's
yeah.
Black Rock City, Nevada.
I think.
Yeah, that's real nice. Let's look in the porta potties. I'm sure they're clean.
No. Oh, that's so fucking nasty.
At least these burn scars look environmentally friendly. Yeah, that's gonna heal up real nice. I don't know what's leaking out of there, but I don't want to know. At least the burners left no trace on the roads.
Dude, so I mean, this shit is.
What is all
done.
those bags? What's all that, Heath?
This
all
right
that?
here is just like plastic
Looks
bottles.
like water bottles.
So what are you saying? They go for a week and hang out and
They're just
drink and do
they're a bunch of
drugs?
phonies. They're rich people that go there, pretend like they're connecting with the earth and that they're like kumbaya.
They
And they
need-
trash the desert.
They need more to
They
do.
do
with
Burning
themselves.
Man. You know who's there? Elon Musk.
Oh, him. He goes. Why would he go?
Burning Man. The idea is that you were burning the man, right? We're just people of this world, down with the man. Elon Musk was there.
Makes no sense.
Whenever we talk about burning the witch,
So I'm calling an end to Burning Man right here, right now. It must
I
stop.
agree with you. Makes no sense, whatever it is.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
To
back
me as
then.
an older guy, it makes just no sense.
This was a fun little anecdote from the subreddit. I was in my lupus era, and this person,
my lupus era.
Sometimes it being a fan of this show has consequences in the real world, and this is one of them. Today, I found out my boss has lupus, and I laughed in her face. I had literally never heard of it before the H3 episode, and it was such a funny bit to me when she told me she was upset, and I 0 points. People are not down. I mean, that's not cool.
No, that's
lupus
bad.
is a very serious ailment.
Do you have it?
Well, I might.
My wife may
Maybe.
have it too. You know?
Really?
Yeah, she's upset.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a bad disease. It's an autoimmune disease, and it's treated. It has episodes. They flare up. They go away.
I know everything
and
about
what it
lupus.
is the disease attacks the cells in your body and hurt a lot of organs. So there is this one drug that my doctor friend told me about. I forget the name of it, but it actually helps the disease if the disease gets more than not too serious. And I had a patient in last week in my office who takes the drug, a woman, and I'm trying to remember the name of it. You could probably Google and it would come up and I'll remember it. But it helped her to pretty much stop the progression of the disease.
Really?
The key with lupus is you don't want it to get severe where it hurts organs because it can damage your lungs, your
kidneys,
your
all that.
heart, all organs. It attacks your cells in your organs. So this
lupus?
drug,
Voclosporin?
no,
But you know-
something that they use for malaria. It's an anti-malarial drug,
Oh shit.
but it works.
I think I have
because,
that too, maybe.
Wait, it's the hydrochloroquine, right?
I think that's it.
Yeah, because that
Yeah, that's it.
I'm saying that's part of lupus treatment as well.
So that's part of it, along with steroids. But what I was saying to you guys,
My lupus
is,
era is in retrograde.
if you do have it, Ethan, you have to figure out where you're at with it, and then if the doctor will let you know if that
If
drug
I
is
do have
suitable.
it, it's very mild.
Right, so that's what I
happened is
think
I had a
my
positive
wife-
ANA test, and
Right, so she had that too.
Yeah.
The antibody, antibody. So if it's mild, which I think Lynn's
Sepsis is weird.
You don't do anything, but if it moves forward, you have to get tested.
Is your wife okay or is she ill?
Well, I'm more upset about it than her because she's, Asian women are like stubborn. I'm all right, like she said. I said, Lynn,
Is she
we're
suffering,
older.
or
You
is
need to see if there's any malaria drug you need.
Well, is she having symptoms or did she?
Well,
just have a positive ANA?
she had the positive thing and she has the rash.
Oh, the rash. Does she get it on the cheeks?
No, she doesn't have the butterfly rash on the
that's-
cheek. She gets it here.
So that's what I've been going
Were you
through.
getting a butterfly rash on your face? That's pathognomonic.
Basically,
sign
from
for
what I
lupus.
understand, is
Yeah.
if it's lupus, it's going to be on the cheeks.
Well, generally a butterfly rash, so it's here
Yeah.
and it goes across the bridge of your nose a
Because
little bit.
I talked to a rheumatologist and
Mhm.
stuff, and they're like, if it's not here, you don't have lupus. Because I had a rash on my face.
That's not necessarily true, but
Right.
it is a pathognomonic sign to have the butterfly rash on your face. But it's not a joke, Ethan. Because
Should I see another rheumatologist?
No, I would track process of the disease maybe every 6 months
Yeah.
and have your blood twice a year. I wouldn't play with it.
No,
It's
I'm
not
not.
a disease to play with.
Right.
Yep, and that's serious. And I've studied a little more because of my wife. I was concerned for her.
Do you have any diseases or kind of stuff?
I
going on?
am lucky in that being an older guy, I go twice a year and get blood, and I'm really okay. Knock wood. I'm pre-diabetic,
You're pretty thin, but I guess that just happens, when you
No,
get older.
I lost weight 10 years ago and kept it off through portion control, and I try to, though I cheated today because Sam. I try to not do fatty stuff too much, but I cheat sometimes.
How bad is your pre-diabetes? Are you like mild or right up there?
Real low, like the A1.
A1C.
A1C's 6.0.
Yeah.
And the glucose goes between 105 and 115.
You're gonna live forever.
But
you're one of those guys that's gonna live forever.
I don't do drinking or drugs, and I'm careful with my body, and I work and sleep, and I don't do bad things to my body. So knock wood, unless if something crazy happens, I hope I'm around a while.
Well, anyway, check this out. This is something that absolutely killed me. I saw this on TikTok, and we weren't even sure if it was real. We had to look it up. We looked it up, and it is real, 100% real. And this guy's my hero, kind of. But tell me what y'all think about this.
911, what is your emergency?
Yes, I need a police officer over here at 7th Court.
What's going on? I've got 2 teenage daughters, and I just got home from work. They were physically fighting with each other, and one of them kicked a hole in a door. And they're 12 and almost 14, and the 12-year-old is completely out of control. And I physically, if she's as big as I am, I can't control her.
Okay, did you want us to come over to shoot her?
That's actually funny.
Are you there?
Excuse me?
That's a joke. Okay, so
who are you? What is your name?
Mike Forbes.
Okay,
Mike
that's not
Forbes.
funny, Mike. And guess what? I'm going to file a formal complaint.
I don't blame you a bit.
Because you know what? This is really not very funny.
I know it's not, ma'am.
Well, guess what? It's not going to be very funny when I go in front of your supervisor and tell him.
I understand.
I guess he can just listen to the tape.
Yes, he can. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Well, sorry doesn't cut it. I need a police officer.
By the way, he was
Is
not
that-
fired.
Is that real or is it a joke?
It's real.
So he was being funny at the wrong time.
Well, but like
Reminds
I
me
get
of
it
somebody.
Because it's like this guy gets calls all day long. You know what I mean?
And he hit the
this-
wrong joke with the wrong person.
Well, she goes, come arrest my 12-year-old. Like, what do you want the police to do? My 12-year-old and 14-year-old fighting. Send the police. You know.
They're going to break up a fight
What
and
do you
tell them
wanna-
to behave. They're not going to do anything.
I know, and also the police kill people, right? They just show up and kill people.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
That's,
kind of.
That's funny, though.
Got home from work. They were physically fighting with
I love how
with
he
each other.
immediately
One of them-
walks it back so hard. He's like, "Oh man, I fucked up bad."
Find that part one more time. It is funny.
And the 12-year-old is completely out of control, and I physically, if she's as big as I am, I can't control her.
Okay, did you want us to come over to shoot her?
Dude, that's so
Oh my
wild.
God,
That's so fucking awesome.
That is funny. That's something Zach would say.
That's that's our boy. Oh man. I wonder if we could get him to call in. But yeah, we saw a article in the local news. It's 100% real. He was not fired. He must be. They must love him.
What city was that?
I don't remember.
It was in Texas. I'm not sure where.
Texas. Are you there?
Oh, and then here's my best part. 10 years. It's funny. We buttoned it out.
What does that mean?
It's erased.
That bit you just did erased?
It's gone.
I thought it was good.
Thank you.
I
That's
liked
the problem.
it.
That was the problem.
Nobody wants anything controversial or crazy.
Yeah.
That's why
But
I have
if you
Dr.
liked
James
it, then
Weiner.
It was too far. It was too far.
Yeah.
Hot in Texas.
Here's my favorite part about this, though. He goes,
As big as I am, I can't control her.
Okay, did you want us to come over to shoot her?
so she's shocked, understandably. He only waits a heartbeat, and he goes,
Are you there?
he's like, he needed to make sure she understood the he hit her with that shit.
And then she didn't take the joke good at all.
No. No.
Excuse me?
That's a joke.
Who are you? What is your name?
Mike Forbes.
So can we look into Mike Forbes? Maybe he's still around. I'd love to contact him. There that is, huh? What do you guys think? I watched that like 10 times, man, over the weekend or on Tuesday. I was just dying. We've got the Nelk boys. We got Jojo. Maybe we should hit the Jojo Siwa. Siwa? What's her name?
Siwa.
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 What is Siwa? What's the
Siwa.
origin of that?
Siwa.
Siwa.
Where's that from?
Oh, monsieur.
Do you know Ethan Seymour Fish? He owns a boat. You know him?
We got weights and
Seymour Fish.
What about him?
He owns a boat. I didn't know if you knew him. He knew you.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
He sees more fish? That's crazy.
It's awful.
Yeah, it was awful.
I know. It's Olivia's joke.
Livy, you told him that?
Yep.
You got to work on your material, girl.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where Siwa comes from. What's up?
Yeah, me too. It's
So Jojo went on Howie's podcast September 12th, which, I mean, it was a day late because this is Jojo's 9/11. She went on Howie's podcast to defend Colleen Ballinger, which is and I just love that Howie's the one that hosted this. Howie's become like, he's at the center of everything. He really is just a force to be reckoned with in the podcasting world and entertainment.
Show us
Go ahead, keep going.
child pornography.
Is that the ukulele girl?
That's a good question. Yes, this is Ukulele Girl. So this is the Ukulele Girl. And then this is her friend Jojo, who went on Howie's podcast to
Jojo.
defend her.
Jojo.
We don't know who this is. But I don't think she's relevant to the story.
Okay.
So here, let's pull up the clip, man. And it's just a shame because now she observes 9/11. Now she needs to observe 9/12 as well,
Fuck me, right?
which is just a lot of observing
Okay.
for one person in September, you know? What do you do on 9/11, Jimmy? Do you observe?
Are you?
I worked.
You work.
I'm being honest.
Do you observe, though?
When you say observe, there's sorrow and we feel bad, but I mean, I went out and worked. Of course, that was the most awful thing in my life that I ever saw.
Right.
Aside for the ISIS thing, you know, which is awful. But I mean, the 9/11.
Wait, what was the
awful.
ISIS thing?
The ISIS with the killings. And
Just
the
the
stones.
ISIS in general?
Yeah, the stonings and the murdering all the people and all that crap. Everything.
You watched a lot of that? I didn't watch the beheading
No, but
video.
you hear about it. You don't hear about it as much now, but I mean, God.
So you weren't watching like the snuff videos that they were posting?
I for sure wasn't
beheading
watching the
people?
ISIS
What is
What is Dan
that-
on about?
what's that laugh?
That's Zach.
Zach seems humored.
Oh, I meant to tell you.
Is that you, Zach, back there?
It's like the ISIS.
I don't mean the good humor guy. I'm
No,
talking
you're like
about the military
ISIS
people.
did it.
Yeah, you're like ISIS, like you thought you're getting a popsicle.
Do you like the ISIS theme song? Did you know it slaps really hard?
What?
It's really good. It is.
I never even heard it.
Yo, love.
I got it.
Yo, can you play it? Can
I thought it got removed.
Is there really? Is there honestly a
trouble? I
song
mean, the
for you
song is
joking?
just.
No, ISIS has a
song.
theme
They
song.
actually have a theme song.
It's fucking sick.
It's catchy.
Can I ask you guys a question? Is it even around anymore? I never hear
No,
anything
ISIS
on the
has
news.
definitely got.
Is it?
They got
there?
iced out, you might say.
Are they done, Heath? For real?
I don't think they're done, but they definitely got.
They're deflated.
They're
Yeah,
around. Yeah, they're
yeah,
around.
they
That
lost
was-
a lot of ground.
That was awful.
I think it was. I think Obama, or was it Trump or Obama, that iced out ISIS?
Barack.
It was Barack.
It was well.
A lot of people say about Barack, but he got Osama and he iced out ISIS.
He iced out a lot of people.
He iced, Barry
Yeah.
the droner.
Yeah.
Barry the droner.
I brought this for you because I know
Oh,
you
no
like
way.
the Tabasco.
Yeah.
So
And
this is
What is that?
this is like a NorCal secret. I learned about it when I went to college.
What is it?
It's called the
Tabasco?
pepper plant. It's a table salsa, and it is so fun. It puts Tabasco to shame,
So,
bro.
one I really
Grab a
like is
chip.
Cholula.
Well, a lot of things do, but
The Cholula one?
Cholula's good,
Yeah.
but you like that's really vinegary. You like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. I'm gonna try this.
This
Do they have that?
Tabasco chips or something? You can
Love,
try
do they
right
have
now?
that in your home country or no?
Nah, nothing like
Yeah,
that.
they
Salsa?
have it
Let
here.
me hit
Well, that
some-
like that
we have
kind of
some
stuff. No,
Grab a chip, and I want you all to try this because it really is phenomenal. Like
I'd rather have the cake.
we could put it on the cake.
No, I'm joking with you.
So
The cake was good.
yeah, if you guys are looking for, I don't think it gets better than this. You know what I mean? Oh God, Love's busting out the lays.
Lovey,
Lovey,
Love Meister,
Love Meister.
Lovaphonic,
Loverino,
Lovaphonic,
Lovaphonic.
Loverino.
Yeah, here. So anyway, yeah, I bought a 3-pack because I was thinking about it. Now I got 2 at home.
You got me.
What do you like to eat for lunch? You hungry?
I am a sandwich guy. My dad was like that.
Sandwich.
Turkey.
You guys
sandwich,
hungry?
Chips. Lunchtime. Stuff like that.
I had like
What'd you have for lunch?
I haven't eaten. I had like a little smoothie for breakfast.
We'll come down to Pink's afterwards. We'll get some walks.
Pink's?
Yeah, when we're done here. What do you think, Keith?
I can't do pinks.
No?
I find I
All different flavors.
I know that. I know that you're,
the thing.
All different flavors.
All different
I know
flavors.
you love them.
different
I don't want to
flavors.
speak ill of Pinks because I know that
Pink's
you're
is-
close with them.
Pink's is the spot. Zach's favorite place, too. He told me earlier.
All right, here, love, show love. I want to
That's
see.
not what he said.
This is the pepper plant. Love, go ahead.
Let's have Love taste that.
It's a Lay's, not the best canvas for tasting salsa, but
Not the worst though. Kind of neutral.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That's a bussin'.
fuck yeah, dude.
Let me smell that.
Is that an A+,
It-
Lovey?
It's so good.
Oh,
That's
this
actually
one.
really,
Oh, I
really,
know
really,
this one.
really,
It's on a
good.
different level, in my opinion.
That's a good ass hot sauce.
It's so good on anything, man.
Damn. Thank you. Because remember you mentioned this the other day.
Yeah, I had to do it. Well, I saw how much you love Tabasco, and I mean, shit, you know what I mean?
Dude, I've been loving all the hot sauces out here.
If you're going to melt some cheese or something on a tortilla, you put that on there, forget it.
Fuck.
Forget about it
Making me
right
hungry
now.
out here.
Put it out of your mind. All right, Jojo Siwa on Howie. Let's take a listen.
And if I'm wrong, are you friends with Colleen Ballinger still?
Yeah,
What do you say about that?
I've known Colleen for
Dude, Howie's such a tea hound. I love it. Like when I go in there, he's like, tell me about Trisha Paytas. Like he knows all the tea.
Does he want to start up?
Yeah, he does. He knows.
He's like Bob Eubanks on the Newlywed
Just
Game
like
when we were
Bob
kids.
Eubanks.
Just like Bob Eubanks.
Did the
actually,
same
yeah.
thing when we were watching.
What's your
as
favorite
kids.
place to have whoopee?
Yeah.
In the butt.
Oh.
That was one of the answers.
Was that one of the answers?
Yeah.
Classic.
Christ.
Yeah, it's classic.
That one I
Classic
didn't know.
Newlywed
That one I
Game.
didn't
It's
know.
very funny.
That's funny.
So yeah, Howie's really learning how to do this, man. How many views it got? 24,000.
What?
That's Tom
Really?
Ward's views right there.
I'm surprised it didn't do better.
Actually, that's probably good for Tom. Fuck, Tom is doing well.
Tom's actually gotten a big boost.
Tom is.
I've been keeping an eye on Tom. Been keeping
Is Tom
tabs on
doing well in Brazil?
I don't know, but that could
Not
be
as
a
good as
good.
you.
I didn't think so. Just ask.
That could be good advice, though.
Well, I
Tom.
told him to go goblin mode, and I seen he started mentioning goblin mode quite a bit in his media.
He likes that phrase, doesn't he?
Tom Ward's. Let's check. I'm sorry. This is a weird episode, guys. I'm sorry, but I got to check on how
We
Tommy's
expected
doing.
that, right?
It is off the rails.
We got Dr. James Weiner here on Off the Rails.
So
We're
here's
off
the
the
thing.
rails. Who is Tom Ward? Another podcast guy?
He's been in the game for a long time, man. He's interviewed all the greats. And so 2 weeks ago, he got Patrick Bet David on 157,000 views, man.
Wow.
And look at that title. Patrick Bet David drops shocking bombshell in this exclusive interview.
What-
That's
what-
the title.
And it hit. It hit.
And
didn't
what was the shocking bombshell?
Probably that he doesn't like mayonnaise. I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay.
Probably nothing. Patrick Davis. Then the views kind of and now he's 700.
His journey, his personal video there, Journey with Depression, did okay.
I didn't watch it, but I saw lots of love for it on the subreddit.
Yeah. But then nobody cares about this Devin guy, apparently.
Who's Devin? Yeah, nobody cares about him.
From couch
Keith, whatever happened to
He
that
sold
cocky
out.
kid when I was on last time that was a know-it-all? What was his name?
That was Sebastian.
Yeah, what happened to Sebastian?
I think we ended.
We ethered him.
I think
you ethered him.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from him since, frankly.
His career's over.
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
I'm glad you had that ringside seat to that, though. I was hoping to debate someone today again, too, just because I really liked having you on the.
Yeah, that was fun.
I really liked having you on the.
This is
guy was so off.
this is the artist. Kind of.
Oh, he's an
interesting
artist.
stuff. Yeah, the title said from couch surfing to.
Oh, I know who that is.
accomplished artist.
That's Kodak
Nipsey
Black.
Is that Nipsey Russell?
Nipsey Russell.
It looks like Nipsey Russell.
Wait, was
back
that
in
it?
the
Wait.
day.
Sorry.
No,
Who
not
you-
Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Russell. When I was a kid, he's a comedian.
That's Kodak Black.
Kodak Black.
Yeah.
He looked like Nipsey Russell.
Who's it? Nipsey Russell?
Were you
All right.
talking about Hustle?
No,
know.
Nipsey Russell.
He's talking
He
about.
was a black comic on the Dean Martin.
Yeah,
I-
Nipsey Russell.
Nipsey Russell.
Nipsey Hussle.
That's him
I
right there.
imagine. Yeah.
Second from the left.
His name was a play on this guy's name.
Oh.
Hey, Olivia.
I
Did
didn't
you know
that
I
either.
modeled? Did you know, Ethan, I modeled when I was young?
I didn't.
I was third from the right on the evolution chart. Java
That's
man.
good.
Java
That's pretty
man.
good. That's pretty good. I don't
It's
mind
pretty
that.
far
joke.
out there.
Yeah, you're pretty close.
Third
to
from the
evolve.
right. Yeah.
You're pretty close. All right. Seriously, I gotta focus now. Jojo, sing like a canary. You understand? Capiche?
Capiche.
since I was 12.
Red flag.
Let me
for
go
those
back
that-
because I cut the beginning. That's for you, love.
Thank you.
Let's
You're
just
welcome.
reset it up even.
Let's just start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Jojo Siwa went on Howie's podcast to 9/11 her career on 9/12. Is that good, Dan?
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's real good.
Thank you.
Are you?
And then we went on a little bit of a
and
tangent about Tom Ward. If you want to pick that back.
No, I don't.
Oh, we're
The
cutting
whole
that
point
part?
was to start over.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dan, you're not helping.
Okay, let's take it from one then. Let's go back. I
Jojo
apologize.
Siwa went on Howard's podcast that she 9/11 her career.
You call him Howie, not How. Nobody calls him Howard. It'll be confusing. Take it from the top again.
Jojo Siwa went on Howie Mandel's podcast to 9/11 her career on 9/12.
Nailed it.
Play that mischief music, boy.
If I'm wrong, are you friends with Colleen Ballinger still?
Yeah,
What do you say about that?
I've known Colleen since I was 12.
So for those that don't
There's
know,
the problem,
Colleen
girl.
isn't.
Yikes.
She's a victim too. 12? Man, I ain't befriending ain't no damn 12-year-old.
Crazy.
I don't want to know you unless you're my kid.
How old was Colleen when she was 12?
Didn't we say 12-year-olds are the most dangerous people in the
We
world?
just said that.
How old was she when she was 12? That's a good question.
So she's 20 now, I'm seeing. And
8 years
Colleen.
It's like old as shit. How was she, like 39?
If that's old,
So
I'm
Colleen would have been
ancient.
28.
I'm done then.
She was 28.
So almost a 30-year-old just chatting it up with 12-year-old.
I'm telling you, man, there is nothing to glean from a relationship with a 12-year-old as an adult. Nothing.
It's crazy.
You know?
In the middle of a kind of a.
It's tough.
Let me ask you this, Jojo. Did she make you put a tampon in your mouth and send a picture of it? Mm-hmm.
It's a
Colleen, what was the name of the character?
Miranda Singh.
Miranda.
I love how clueless Howie is. He doesn't have any idea what's happening, but he's still good.
He did pretty well with
agree.
the questions in this. I felt.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
This sings. My other daughter, went to all the concerts and everything, and she's getting accused of things.
Yes.
Which we don't have to talk about that she's accused of. But I would imagine if you're friends with her, you kind of met her when you were young.
I was 12 when I met her.
Howie's doing a good job. He's following the thread very well. He's good. He's getting good.
Her.
And
she's always been nothing but kind to me. Her family, nothing but kind to me.
It's the "she was nice to me" defense. Love that. She's Ashton cushioning her self. Ashton Kutchering.
Ashton butchering her
She's
career, am I right?
Whatever happened to him?
He just put out a letter of defense for a twice convicted rapist.
He had everything, and what do you do? F everything up?
Ashton or the other guy?
Ashton, you're talking
No,
about.
Ashton Kutcher, the actor that was married
I mean,
to, what's her name?
Demi.
Demi Moore, yeah.
No, he's doing well. Did you know he was an angel investor in Uber?
No.
A lot of people don't know that about him.
I don't think Jimmy knows what an Uber is.
I take Ubers in New York all the time. I do know what it is.
There you go, wise guy.
Wise guy. So there. You sons of bitch.
You sons of bitches.
You
Stop it with the tomatoes,
You sons
Dak.
of bitch, Dak.
Why? Because I'm all... Never mind.
All right, let's continue.
I think it's really... This is the first time that I've talked about this, so I just want to make sure I say my exact piece that I want to say.
This is awesome. She's like, I've been defending her. I'm going to defend her. I'm going to do it today on Howie Mandel podcast, How He Does Stuff. This is ground zero of my career right here, Jojo. We talked about him. I mentioned your name to him, by the way.
I wanted to thank you.
Yeah.
I saw the
lots of love.
podcast, and he said the comedian that they threw the tomatoes at, you had to say, that's Jimmy Lee, the Jersey Out.
Yeah.
Thank
Put
you, buddy.
respect on your name.
No, well, he doesn't know me. But
Maybe he could have you on his... Dude, we should try to get him on Howie's
could
podcast.
you get me on? That would be pretty funny.
That would be wild.
With you coming with me?
No, just you.
No, you too.
What?
Yeah, us three.
No, but you're Jimmy Lee. You're the solo act.
We should do it all in one.
Dude, you and Howie.
Well, how do we do that?
Well, I'll talk to him. You want me to text him right now?
Yeah.
Because you guys, that would be gold.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't...
Oh, Dan, you got
Dan's
reservations
against it.
about this?
No, he's an older guy. He would get my comedy.
What's your reservation, Dan?
Just subjecting Howard to that.
Don't foist Jimmy on another.
Right, yeah. I mean,
Did
and
you
also,
text him
I
or
mean,
no?
Jimmy, you're
I didn't text
you're
him
our
yet.
guy. I mean, that's kind of...
All he can say, Dan, is no.
I'm fine.
You're concerned about loaning Jimmy out to another podcast?
Yeah. That's the primary.
I would be
That's the main
just
thing.
normal if that's
not
what
wanna get canceled.
you would say to do. Like if you said just go on as me and let him lead.
How do
I'm
I pitch
fine.
this to Howie where it doesn't come off like totally crazy?
Well, you have to say the guy that the comedian they threw the tomatoes at when you were at the live show. He knows who I am. He was at
Jimmy Lee, the
show.
Jersey Outlaw.
Yeah, you just have to say the comedian from the live show they threw the tomatoes at.
I'm going to text him later because I feel like this
Okay.
is a delicate.
Okay.
I'm not gonna read it.
Yeah, you better read it, Howie.
So if something happened, would Zach or someone let me know? That would be great.
Yeah, of course.
Wow. I'm in town all week.
God, that would be...
I'm in
Jimmy
town
is
till
excited.
Sunday. I know Monday. I leave Monday.
I mean, I'll tell him. I'll be like, listen, Howie, our fans will watch it. We'll probably do pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
He has 1 million followers on Instagram.
I would love to go on, but I want him to want me to be on. I don't want to go on if he doesn't want me to be on.
Well, you wouldn't be on if he doesn't want you.
Right,
He's Howie
so
Mandel. He doesn't do things he doesn't want to.
Correct. So he'd have to want it, and then
Not
you
yet.
you asking him would make a difference because he knows you
Yeah.
and he loves you. That would mean a lot, like a
Okay.
whole lot.
Okay.
Fuck you.
He didn't sound too good based on that soundbite. Man, it's taking me a minute to get to this JoJo stuff.
We should probably take it from the top.
You know, and it's like when you get Howie involved, I love Howie so much. It's hard to even go. It's hard to even speak about him.
I agree with you.
He's such a great guy. He really is such a class act.
Yeah.
He's basically a family friend at this point.
Are you really tight with him now?
He hangs out with my mom, talks about butterflies.
Really? So
Yeah.
you're like buddy?
No, we're dogs. Like if I text him back, he gets back to me immediately. We're cool like that.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be honored, Heath, if he would
All right, let me
consider
text him. Hey, Howie, we got this, how should I say, crazy comedian? Is that fair to say?
Fun street comedian. You met him at the H3 Live
Let's say,
show.
let's, crazy comedian you met
live show.
at the live show. Would you ever consider having him on your pod?
Crossing my fingers.
I think
He's got a lot of momentum. He just hit 1 million followers on Instagram.
I think it would be super funny, and I'm sure our fans would tune in and love it.
Hey, thank you so
too.
much, my God.
So let's see. Hey, Howie, we got this crazy comedian you met at the live show, Jimmy Lee. Also, I forgot to type your name, Jimmy Lee. This is the Howie Mandel theme song that you're hearing. Jimmy Lee, would you ever consider having him on your pod? I think it would be super funny, and I'm sure our fans would tune in and love it too. No pressure, just thought it would be a funny idea. You know what I mean? No
You're
pressure.
doing it where you're being nice and let him make a call.
Be a funny idea.
Thank you, Heath. My God, that's like super nice.
All right, I sent it. Here you go. Howie Mandel. He usually gets back to me right away too, so we'll see. I mean, that would be.
What do you guys think? What does your crew think of that?
I think it'd be showbiz magic. Two greats coming together.
Oh yeah.
Well, him.
it's a
I'm
waste of a
on my
favor.
way up. Hopefully. Hey, thank you. My God, you're gonna. Gee, come here.
Not a kiss.
No, I'm not.
Kiss.
No, I'm just. I love Ethan. He's very nice
I love
to
you
me.
too, Jimmy. We have so much history together.
It all started at Fresco's 10 years ago.
Sure did. When you sexually assaulted our waitress.
And Ethan said, bring on the meats. And they brought 3 orders of prosciutto parma out. And Hilla was on her little phone filming, and I had my guy Brian filming.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I mean, even we were coming up then too, you know? It was a big time for all of us.
And whoever sent that video to you years ago when you found me, I got to
Someone
thank
sent
that
us
guy.
a CD.
Oh, my music they sent? Or
No,
they
no,
sent
no.
the one effed up Dennis thing?
The first thing we saw was the one fucked up dentist.
Right.
But apparently you handed it to them on a CD or something.
No, I was doing music before comedy.
You were handing
and
CDs to your
I
clients?
gave CDs to people when I did
Dude,
songs.
that's nuts.
So maybe that's what they meant. But the
But
one after
did you-
Dennis was not on a CD, it was on YouTube.
So you were telling them to check it out on YouTube.
No, I would say, here's my CD. I do music with Dave Ivory. He's a Grammy producer in Philly, and I wrote him all my own songs, and he got me some good gigs.
Because this person said that you told them to watch that sketch.
Oh, I may have said that I have a one effed up Dennis sketch.
Yeah.
The first one I
That's
think we
so
did was
wild.
2014. Yeah. And then you said to me, do another one because of you. I hired first one was staff. The second one I hired actors and comedians I work with doing stand up.
Right.
And I wrote the whole script and I actually read their lines with them before the show. The one when we did the Rocky on the street, that was the second one.
Man, such
Yeah.
a legacy.
Yeah.
What
That-
about,
that's 10 years
hold on,
ago.
Why aren't we doing a new one fucked up dentist? Like,
Well,
that hit. Where's
the problem with it is the metrics were bad for my business. And it was really, and I had to kind of remove them because my business advisor, my operation manager says, look, go have fun with your comedy. Separate your name from your stage name. Do your street comedy.
Don't do the
Do
bits
not make
in
fun.
the dental
Do
office.
not make fun of your profession.
Do not film comedy bits in the dental office.
Yeah, and you know what? I have a business and I have kids that are going to go into it. I have to be logical, you know, as much as I'm FOMO'd up the wazoo, want to get famous. My career,
FOMO'd up the wazoo.
Yeah, I have a job that makes a living, and I have to make sure I protect that, and I'm doing that. So that's the real
good
reason
advice.
that's the real reason it went off the table was because of that.
It's a shame though, because that really was good stuff.
The bald guy, that was just a hired actor.
The bald guy was the photographer. We came in dancing, and Ann said lower that. He lowered the volume instead of lowering the radio.
I don't know what. What do you?
Yeah.
The guy that sits in the chair that thinks he's like about to get a hand job from the nurse.
So that's John Parson. We did he thought he was in a massage parlor, but he was in a dental office. And Natalie Cerrucci was a dental assistant. And he started taking his clothes off in the chair. And Natalie was just peeking in from behind to be cute and funny. And he's looking around. And then she never came back. So he says, oh, I'm done. I'm getting out of here. It was supposed to be just a decoy. That's all. That was
He was
one of the
actually
skits I
taking
wrote.
his clothes off?
Took his shirt off.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little unprofessional.
Yeah, but you saw the one effed up dentist, so you saw that.
Of course.
Yeah.
And that was a real hygienist. From what
No, Natalie was an actress.
All right.
Natalie Sinuti.
Let's get to Jojo. This poor girl.
Go ahead.
She's trying to ruin her career. We can at least give her the time and place.
Get back to Jojo.
Does Jojo have a career? I mean, I'm not super familiar with her work.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What does she do?
Superstar to kids.
Yeah.
Super
Absolute superstar. Tours, does music.
What is she? Oh, she's a
She had a
musical
Nickelodeon
artist?
show.
So she actually is a
YouTube.
famous person.
Yeah.
Very
I mean,
famous person.
I
Is
know
she a
who.
dancer, a singer? What'd she do?
All the above.
Really?
Yes.
So how is she discovered? How did
Okay,
you-
so I actually watched her get famous because I watched Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition, which is the first reality show she was on. She was like a competitive dancer. And then
Okay.
people liked her so much that she was brought onto Dance Moms as a regular.
Oh, okay.
And then-
So it was like a reality star turned
Yeah, star.
like Big Ed, but the opposite.
Yeah, the two biggest people coming out of Dance Moms were JoJo and Maddie Ziegler.
And Big Ed. See, I mean, again, I don't know much about her, but she always seemed nice and wholesome and all that.
I agree.
But this is obviously a little concerning. And we're going to let her talk. We are going to let her talk.
Okay.
Right now.
The internet.
Should I start from the top?
Yeah, let's take it from one.
So for those that don't know, Colleen is in the middle of a kind of a...
It's tough. It's a
Colleen, what was the name of the character?
Miranda Sings.
Miranda Sings. My other daughter went to all the concerts and everything, and she's getting accused of things.
Yes.
Which we don't have to talk about that she's accused of. But
Hold on, we got Howie's response.
I would imagine if you're...
Howie responded, he says, love it. Is that the NY roast guy?
Oh yeah. Let's go.
Wow, Howie Mandel responded to you?
Yeah. He says, I love it. Is that the NY roast guy?
Let's go. C-Man next.
Wow.
Here it is.
He knows
That's
you,
Howie
man.
Mandel. Put it on the glasses. so
Careful
you
holding
can
that
read
up.
the receipts. Oh, God, it's typing what I'm saying.
He actually remembered me.
He
Hold on.
remembers you, yeah.
Jeez.
The tomato guy.
Jeez. Let's cross our fingers, Olivia. See if we get lucky.
He's such a good guy.
Come on, Olive.
Why is it? It's listening to me, but I'm not. I didn't click the listening button. You see this? Leave me alone, man.
Oh, I see it. It's actually talking. It's typing as you're talking.
Right.
Yeah.
How is
I'm
that?
awful. I'm awful, Heath, with this shit.
Don't include
You
me
can
here.
you can ask Dan. He has to do
Is that
half
right,
my
Dan?
stuff. Dan, tell him how good I am with
Hey,
texting.
Ethan has a Dan that has to do everything for him
He
too.
is, but he's actually surprisingly very tech savvy for
Me?
what he gives off.
For someone who's 73.
That's kind of how I feel about
50,
Ethan.
90s kid.
53. I'm telling
Dude,
you my
I'm
age.
close. Please, I need to know your real age. Whisper it to me. Stop it. You owe me to tell me your real age now. No, you did not. Tell me your real age. Do that again?
Don't say anything.
Do it again? Dude, you're full of shit.
No, I'm not.
You're fucking lying.
No.
Dude, you're a liar.
Give me a hug.
There's no...
My
no
age,
offense.
My age.
There's-
My age. I have now. Look at my face. How pretty I look. Remember Muhammad
He's
Ali?
a 90s kid.
Wait, Ethan, what did
I'm
he
a
say?
90. Thank you, Zach.
What did he say?
I
Can
am
you
a
type
He
it?
said 56.
He gave me some insight that I think he might be telling the truth.
Yeah, me too.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck? No
You're
way.
not 56.
I was born the day Martin Luther King got killed. Okay? Google the date he got killed.
Are you
I told
insinuating that
Zach
maybe
that.
you're reincarnated Martin Luther
Are
King?
you a reincarnation of
No,
okay.
no. Zach
Well,
will Google it.
I was born spiritually the day the towers fell. Is that what you mean?
That's spiritually.
You were born spiritually.
No. Google. Olivia, Google the
That
date
means
Martin
he's
Luther King
42
was shot.
people.
Yeah, no, I mean, if that's true, then 55, 56, somewhere around
He's not. I'm sorry. No offense. Yo, what are you saying? You believe him?
No, but I'm saying the math adds up.
Okay, but yeah. Okay, no, I know that, but you got to understand how funny this is. He goes, don't tell anyone. He whispers, and he starts signaling to me 56.
Oh, he's doing signals from the Indians.
listen,
the Apaches.
Jimmy, show him your driver's license.
I didn't bring
Show
it.
me the fucking
I didn't bring it.
license.
I didn't bring
Oh,
it.
you're so full of shit.
I don't have it.
Did you drive here?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's in my room.
I'm calling the police then when you
Oh
leave.
shit, he's calling the cops.
This man's driving without a license.
I'm driving without a license.
Bring me. You have your wallet? How you gonna take me to Hot Pink's then?
I got right here.
You got cash?
Bingo.
Show me.
Bingo.
I got money.
You carry cash, but not a license, not an ID. Oh my God, Jimmy's got stacks. Yeah.
That's what my
Dan,
gra-
he's got stacks.
That's what my he knows. That's what my grandfather.
You can't
did.
slip him a little something?
He is
Dan,
Dan, should we tell him? Should we tell him? Can we tell him?
Go ahead. I don't know what you're talking
Tell
about.
Ethan about what's on my story on Instagram.
Oh.
Tell him. This is something you'll be impressed with.
This is kind of random, I guess.
No, tell him.
But yeah,
tell him.
Tell him.
Tell
I
us.
don't know. I guess
Tell
this is
him.
kind of like a plug for me.
Tell him. It's something you should be proud of. Tell Ethan.
It's a competition that I'm joining. If you guys want to go on Jimmy's story, it's a link so you guys can vote for me.
Oh, okay.
It's a competition
He's
for
trying to
magazine.
get a grant. Tell him what you're doing.
Not a
Because I'm
grant,
proud
it's just
of
like
him.
go ahead.
It's just like a reward and a magazine page photo shoot with Kane Hodder. If you guys are horror fans, you know him as Jason Voorhees.
And so you got the bump from a 1 million follower account.
yeah,
He went from
And that's
what?
worth more than money.
Hold
I
it.
was like,
Tell him where you were and where you were after we put it up.
I was like 40th, and then I went up to like 4th or 3rd place.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm not
I
lying. He
appreciate
was
that.
like,
All
I
you
can't
guys
believe where I
that did
went
that.
when we were coming home from dinner.
Wait, how do I?
But
how do I
it's
vote?
on
Click on my
it's on the
Instagram.
Jersey. It's on the.
It just takes me to your Instagram.
It's on the Jersey Outlaw
No,
TV
it's not
account.
on Jersey Outlaw TV. Get off that
Share it
one.
on the main.
It's on.
No, I'm on
Jersey
your
Outlaw.
main one.
Yeah.
I go to your story.
Hey, is it off the story, Dan?
I'm looking at it right now. Cam just linked it in.
I don't
It,
see
it
it.
expired from the Jersey Outlaw TV.
It's expired.
From Jersey
Oh, I see it.
It's on his main.
Here.
So you're saying
This, right?
We don't need.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
but
it's
here
a
it is.
fucking horrifying picture, dude.
So I'm proud of him, Ethan, because he is trying to get a grant so he can pursue his passion and love.
Yeah.
And he's working really hard towards it.
And that's why we don't slip him a 20.
Well, I'm part Jewish. I'm a little tight around the
Oh,
ankles.
come on. I don't like that stereotype. I've been battling that stereotype my whole life.
Yeah, but I am a generous person in so many ways.
Just not in the way
not financially.
I don't make money. I don't make money doing my entertainment. It's hard to lay money in.
Right,
I'm talking to you honestly as a friend. But Dan, tell him how I treat you.
He treats you
Yeah,
right.
he's
feel
really
awful.
nice. It's just fun for me to hang out with him.
It's just fun.
I treat him great.
Fair enough,
We eat out,
fair
we
enough.
have fun.
Let me see that stack of cash.
Oh, you want to go out? We'll go to Pitt.
No, I want to see what your dude. You got like a fat wad. Pull it out. Let the people see.
No. It's private. It's private.
It's just a little cash. We know you're rolling deep.
Well, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. You're telling me a guy in your position tell me I'm rolling. If I'm rolling deep, what are you?
Well, I don't. Well, I
When
don't
you
know what your net
spit,
worth
when you
is.
spit, does that catch it? I mean, talking about money. I mean money.
Hey, then, if that's what you mean. If that's what you're asking. They are.
No. I mean money.
Jimmy,
You're asking what's my net worth?
No, that's not my bit. But I mean, you say I have money. If I have money, you have.
You think I'm richer?
You by a mile.
Really?
Absolutely.
I don't know, man. You got dentistry is a lucrative field. I mean, I'm doing well. I'm not going to deny that. You want $20, man? I'll give you. Let me see. If
I feel like a
gotta
homeless
pay
guy
Dan,
here
man.
at the fucking podcast that I watch every week. I feel weird.
We gotta pay Dan.
No,
Do we have
no,
any
no.
cash
Don't feel weird.
Dan, you know what they're going to do? They're going to do one of those raise money for Dan
Yeah,
campaigns
go ahead and
now,
start a GoFundMe.
and then you're
That'd
going
be
to get the 13,000 without having to win it. Right, Heath?
Oh, is that what he's competing for? 13th thou?
By the way, thank you for
You just need
the
you
shout
just
out.
need to vote for you and you get it.
Yeah, and then there's also like a scare. I think it's like scare, but with parentheses care. It's like for a foundation, B+ foundation.
So how can we vote for you?
You just click the link, and then you can just do like a Facebook type vote thing, or you can do like a cash vote to donate to that foundation.
The story is gone, so I don't know if
I can repost
we
it.
need to re-
it's
we
on
need-
his main. It's just not on Jersey Outlaw TV, but it's on his main page. and
Repost to the
I can
main
Why don't you
repost it right now.
repost it, Dan, to my story?
Of course, yeah, I'll do that right now.
You have a 20 on you, love? Let's give Dan a 20 at least.
I don't
This
have
is
a
Jewish
20.
guilt, Zach. They're making me feel bad
He's
now.
a good kid. He's here working.
Give me $200.
You know, I don't believe in free work personally.
Jimmy, you should pay me for all I put up with you, man. Give me some of
But
that
wait a
cash
minute,
in
wait a
your
minute. In my
pocket.
defense, time out. What did I say to you driving here if I get lucky and monetize my entertainment career? What did I say, Dan? Tell
Oh
the
yeah,
truth.
he's giving me every single penny if he blows
I
up.
said, I'm not in it for money. All my people that are with me, they can have the money. I have to give my wife some too. I'm not in it for money, Heath. I'll give it to the people that
So
work with
you're
me.
saying if you make a profit,
If I hit,
as
Dan, I'm not in
the
this for
Jersey
money.
Outlaw. No, I
Yeah.
understand. I'm just making sure that we say this very clearly. If you
Go ahead.
start to make a profit,
It
as
goes
Jimmy
back
did,
to them.
100% of any profit that you make will go to Mason and,
Let's sign a
Dan and all
contract.
these
It
people.
goes
we already
to
got the
them
contract done and everything.
my people, and I give my wife some because she takes care of my family. I'm not in it
But you're
for
giving your
money.
wife money. That's you
I have-
taking money.
No, I have to give my wife money because she does everything for the family.
But that's you taking money. You and your wife are.
Well, I have to give her, but I'm not in it for me to take money.
Right.
Because
So
I
you don't
made
get
my
to see
money.
the money you give her.
I don't. No, I give it to her and she'll pay
then
the bills and take care of the kids. I'm not doing it for money. I love this.
I understand.
Tony Bennett had an interview. He said, I feel like I never worked a day in my life because what I did, I enjoyed. I would be honored if I could do a job that I love from my heart like you do.
I think
and
it's
make
an old
money at
it's
it.
an old timey thing to be like, hey, internship for free. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, kid, I'll give you a nickel and a piece of bubble gum.
It's a hey, it's
Work for
showbiz.
food.
You
Work
get
for
the
food like the
experience.
signs on the parkway.
Come
Work
see
for
the
food.
Come with me, see the stars. You know what I mean?
What do you think Sinatra and Rickles did in the beginning? They did the same exact thing until they made money. And Harry Goins, who was
Sinatra probably just
Harry Goins, who was the bartender at the Slate Brothers, helped Rickles out when he started out for nothing. And when Rickles got big and hit and made money, he took them with him and paid them. The same thing.
you're going to take the crew with you.
They're going
to the top.
I'm going to take all these guys are with me now. I'm going
But
to
the
be nice
difference
to you
between
like
you and him is that you're rich and he was a struggling artist.
Well, they did struggle not having it.
But that's because he's like, I don't have money to pay you, but you do have money to pay them.
My business isn't what it was either, Heath, since COVID. I'm not lying about that. It was great until COVID.
Right.
So
people start. What happened? People don't,
People
need
don't go to the
dentists
dentist anymore? What is
staffing's very hard, and to make revenue isn't as easy. I'm, again, being honest with you, it's a very tough gig what I do now. It was a lot easier before COVID.
It's old timey. You understand?
Old timey joke, Zach.
Would you rather get? Let me ask you this, Dan. Would you rather get money for your time or to sit with Jimmy at dinner?
I'll let you think about it and give me your guess, your hypothesis.
I think.
I know what he would want.
I think you would prefer to get paid.
He'd rather be paid.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
But you said no. The real.
I'm going to feel so
present is-
guilty. I'm going to have to now pay you. Dan, after this podcast, I'm going to have to,
The real present is you forcing you to sit with me for 2 hours as I.
He never forced me to
No,
hang
I
out
know,
with him.
I know.
won't
But who
answer.
says no to a
forced
free
anybody.
meal with the dentist? You know what I mean? Just don't order the lobster. Hey.
I always tell my crew when we go, anything on the menu under $9.99 is yours.
right. It is the old timey thing, but in my opinion, you should pay them. Even just a how's the word?
Something.
Just even like a
taste.
A nominal. I don't know. I'm forgetting the word. But,
Well,
but just a little something.
Dan said something to me, and I said, no problem. And did we not, Dan, the other day with the gas in the truck?
Somebody said Dan's working for stock options.
No.
and the Jimmy Lee franchise.
If I can monetize the entertainment thing, it's all for my people. I'm not selfish with money, but it's hard to pay money out of my business for them when my business isn't as
No, I
profitable as it was. It
But I'm
used to
saying,
be
like,
a lot better.
Like, you know, minimum wage is what, like $15 an hour or so? You know, just toss them like $30 or something. That's nothing to you, right?
I don't disagree with
Yeah. And I'm not even trying to be I'm not trying to come down on you because it is an old-timey thing. The free work is kind of an old-timey thing. But these days I think people are becoming a little more conscious about exploiting poor, pathetic, desperate. No, I'm kidding.
Well, don't say that. He's a
Plus,
good kid.
plus million
Now you're gonna
followers.
make him feel
No, I'm
awful,
kidding, I'm
too.
kidding.
I was about to say Wheaton.
Wheaton?
Million followers,
Wheaton.
Jimmy. You got to have all those
Right.
promo deals and, you know, advertising.
Just toss them a few bucks. You know what I mean?
Hurt a little Jewish kid when they're down, Zach. That's okay.
You give him free
Put the
dental
salt.
work?
Put the
maybe?
salt in the wound, Zach.
I'm King Jew, so I can do that to you.
I'm aware of
Did
that.
you see that?
I heard him.
100% Ashkenazi.
I know. Don't piss him off. Don't
Fucking
piss him
A.
He's
off.
basically Moses.
I know he is. I
About
know
to
he
spread
is.
those ass cheeks.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're not parting the Red Sea, you're parting your ass cheeks, Zach.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Does he at least get free dental work?
Well, if he came in, he would. But
'Cause
he
that's
lives-
actually-
he
that's
lives,
valuable.
He
I'm
lives
I'm trying to
too
get a
far,
grow
but he
eventually,
could.
so yeah.
Free dental work would be fat hookup.
Yeah.
That shit's expensive. How much it cost for a checkup at your office?
I think 195.
190. What about like a teeth cleaning, or is that included?
That's 4 bite wings and exam and cleaning.
199.
195.
That's actually not bad, I think.
I'm very affordable.
And that's like, yeah, that's actually fair, I think.
Yeah.
All jokes aside, Jimmy actually gave me some really good dental advice. I had a question, and he was very knowledgeable.
Really? Well,
About the Invisalign.
Invisalign, yeah.
Yeah.
do you recommend Invisalign?
I don't think he needs it. He has very minor deviations, and I don't think he needs it. I was honest with him because it's expensive. It's funny because the orthodontist he goes to is a friend of mine. He's a DSO friend of mine from the DSO course, Gilbert Snow, who has several locations in the area, and he's a friend and a super nice guy. He's an older guy and super smart. So Gil Snow Ortho, and that's where Zach went. That's funny.
You want to say his name again?
Gilbert Snow. He only works in the wintertime in Oregon.
Right.
And what did he tell you, Zach?
That I need Invisalign. But Jimmy's just like,
I said he has minor
Do you
deviations.
recommend Invisalign?
Each patient's different.
It depends what their needs are.
Yeah, he has a small diastema here, and he's in normal occlusion on the sides, and he's edge to edge in the front.
What about
I
me?
don't think he needs it. Let me see your bite.
My bite is fine. It's just my.
Bite down. No, bite on your back teeth. You're a class 1.
Jimmy, talking to the
You
mic.
don't think so?
Yeah, you're class 1.
What's class 1?
Class 1's normal occlusion where the top teeth go over the lower
So you're looking at inclusion when you're
teeth.
considering?
Looking at your skeletal
Well, what if I just want my
relationship.
teeth to look nicer? Like
So
on
if
the
you
top?
wanted maybe the teeth to be, they're tiny rotated like your lateral sizer, number 7 there, and you want them rotated a little bit and you want it perfect, then you get it. But
Is that
honestly,
an Invisalign thing or something else?
No, it's Invisalign, but you don't need it. If you want to look perfect like Olivia, then you get it.
What
But
about
you don't need
veneers?
it. You don't need that either. It looks like you need nothing.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't like my teeth. I think they could look nicer when I smile, you know?
Then you could do Invisalign. But Ethan, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Good guy.
So are you. So are you.
What do you call it when my teeth are lined up good?
Class 1 occlusion.
Class 1 is.
It's class 1, class 2, and class 3.
Class 3 is like mega fucked up.
Class 3 is like when your lower teeth are all like this, and you got a big prognostic.
And what's class
beard.
2 then?
Class
Just
2 is
little
a
fucked
deep
up?
bite where the top teeth are way over the lowers. It's
Okay.
a deep bite.
What am I, Jimmy?
Who said that?
Me, Zach.
You're Zach, class 1 on posterior, and you're edge to edge in the front. So his front teeth meet edge to edge like that.
But it's still class 1.
Class 1 on the sides, edge to edge in the front.
What's edge to edge? What class is
Teeth.
that?
There's no class. It means
It's a different thing.
the teeth hit the teeth.
Is that right, Zach?
Yeah.
The teeth hit the teeth.
Is that a problem for you?
No, it's just it's more of a cosmetic issue.
He's right.
Show
He
me your
does-
teeth. Do you like this, Zach?
So his teeth hit in the front like this.
Mm.
Instead of like that, they hit like that.
I think they look. I see what you're saying but it doesn't strike me as odd when I see it.
No, the big thing is the little space between. But Jimmy says it's normal. So
The space is nothing.
yeah.
He
The
has a little
character.
small diastema, like Madonna had that.
Yeah.
Let me see
It's the
again, Zach.
London look.
It's character.
Yeah.
Models want that,
Yeah.
you know. Tyra Banks once in ANTM, she shaved someone's gap bigger.
Tyra Banks
Who are
actually
these?
texted me that she wants to secretly date Zach, but I wasn't supposed to say anything.
I'm a taken
But
man.
now her name came up. I wanted to say that.
There's a bit of an age gap these days. Oh,
What are you
okay.
looking up?
Whose teeth? What do you think about these teeth? This is JoJo's tooth.
We're doing a dental. We're doing dental now. That's
Well, before we
JoJo's
get
teeth.
into it, they look nice.
Yeah, but she's not biting down all the way, so you can't tell what kind of bite she has.
But like,
her teeth are spaced.
A little spaced out.
No, like her mouth is like that. Teeth. Her mouth is open a little bit.
Right. But
So you can't see
But
her
well, what's
teeth fully
happening
closed.
here? There seems to be some.
Nothing.
Nothing's happening here.
Well, she has a crowded tooth on the bottom left.
She actually has veneers now after this.
Oh, she does. Do you know that's become so popular? People are just.
We do a lot of veneers. We
You
do a
do?
lot of implant replacement. Yeah.
Are you good at that stuff? Because
I'm better with the older people that are private, that spend for the dentures and the bridges and the zirconia crowns. That's what I more do in my office.
Not so much
Not the basic
pulling
stuff.
and replacing.
I'm better when my associates that do other stuff because I've been in the office so long. They know me and I'm good
Yeah.
at certain things. You know, I told my wife I would have been very good with plastics because I have an eye when I do a denture, smile line, or
plastics,
or
You would've been
plastic
good at that.
surgery.
No,
Yeah,
you
because
would-
I have a good eye for art. I'm very good with my hands and eyes for art. So I think if I was young, knowing what I know, I was telling my wife and kids, I would have been a plastic surgeon, hands down.
Because I think also plastic surgeons are getting their own shows now. You don't see dentists with their own shows.
No. Well, Robert Ray, the guy that endorsed me, he had a show 15 years ago called Dr. 90210.
Right, that's your boy with the
That's my
supernatural
boy.
looking hair.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Super nice guy.
Where'd the fucking video go?
No.
Here's the link. Okay, here. Let's try this JoJo thing again. Let's start from the beginning.
Are you and
rewind
if I'm wrong, are you friends with Colleen Ballinger still?
Yeah, I
What do you say about
I've
that?
known Colleen since I was 12.
So for those that don't know, Colleen is in the middle of a.
Here's JoJo's teeth.
It's tough.
Oh, she had her
Colleen,
teeth all done. and
what was
she-
the name of the character?
She picked all A1 veneers.
So are these veneers or like total replacement?
No, they're all veneers.
So veneers just the front, right?
The veneers picture a fake fingernail over your finger.
So they don't have to shave your teeth down or anything for that.
They shave about 2 millimeters off the front and about 1.5 millimeters off the incisal edge.
Yeah.
And the veneer's like this, and then it wraps around the lingual a little bit, so it looks like a J. And they cement them on.
So does it look crazy if they fall off?
Well, sometimes they pop off, you re-cement. If they pop off and break, you replace them.
But you can't be like, I want to be without veneers now because it'll look wild.
What's that mean?
So sometimes the veneers fall off. Or maybe sometimes people don't like the way it looks.
So if a veneer falls off, you re-cement it on, or if it breaks, sometimes they break because there's no metal.
I guess my
underneath
point
them.
is once you go veneer, you can't go back.
No.
No, because your teeth are all shaped.
Well, you could go to a full crown, but
That's when you pull them.
no, that's when you would just prep more tooth off the whole tooth going.
Because I think I think her teeth look great.
But her teeth look nicer now than before.
Not
the
my
veneers
words.
look better.
I think her teeth look great. Her teeth look phenomenal. Don't you think that would look good on me?
I don't think you need it.
No,
It's
look
not
crazy.
practical.
No, dude.
I'm being honest.
You have great teeth.
If you want to look like a movie star,
$1 billion
aesthetics,
smile?
but you don't need to.
So how do I do the movie star aesthetic?
You get a hairline like me, color your hair, and tell the worst jokes,
Okay,
and
well,
hope you get famous.
You guys are saying I have nice teeth and I have a nice hairline. Why do I still look like this then?
What do you mean? You look.
What is wrong with you? You're fine, and you lost weight, and you look good. So why are you picking on yourself?
Thanks,
I think you're hard on yourself, to
All
be
right,
honest.
maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Let's watch JoJo. Maybe you're right.
Let's take it from the top.
Miranda Sings.
Take it from the top.
I mean,
we did.
We went
took
off
it from the top.
We lost about an hour or so.
Let's go from the top, people.
So let's just reset up the segment from the top.
All right, what did I say?
Well,
JoJo, yeah, I got it. JoJo Siwa went on Howie Mandel's podcast to 9/11 her career on 9/12.
Right.
Laugh.
Yeah, she did do that.
Thanks. All right, here we go.
Are you and if I'm wrong, are you friends with Colleen Ballinger still?
Yeah, I.
Howie, he's
What do you
asking the
say
right
about
questions.
I've known Colleen for.
He is. He's getting
since I
better at
was-
this.
He's really.
Since I was 12.
So for those that don't know, Colleen is in the middle of a kind of a.
It's tough. It's a.
Colleen, what was the name of the character?
Miranda sings.
Miranda sings. My other daughter, went to all the concerts and everything, and she's getting accused of things.
Yes.
Which we don't have to talk about that she's accused of, but I would imagine if you're friends with her, you kind of met her when you were young.
I was 12 when I met her. She's always
12.
been
What
nothing
did we say about
but.
this? She was 12?
Right. And so how old would Colleen have been?
I think that means she was 27.
Well, let me do the math on that real quick.
Oh, hey-oh,
Hey-oh.
You can go back and get our previous take.
Yeah, no, don't worry about that.
Hey-oh, Zach. Hey-oh, Zach. Here's Johnny.
Just
12.
Hey-oh.
Asking that.
She was 12.
Kind to me, her family, nothing but kind to me. I think it's really. It's the first time that I've talked about this, so I just want to make sure I say my.
Someone said they feel like they're having a bad trip watching this episode. Your thoughts?
I got to hear what she said.
Have you ever been on acid?
Never did.
Mushrooms? No psychedelics?
Never.
Never too
Right.
late. You want to be a rock
It's never
star.
too late.
You want to be a rock star.
What about that laughing gas? I know you got access.
You ever hit the laughing gas? Yeah, look at that face.
Oh, wait a
You
minute.
definitely hit that shit.
I never got into drugs, and I did some little drinking when I was a kid. I never got into none of that. Not my thing.
Can I ask you? I'm getting a tattoo in a couple weeks on the show.
Don't, because then you can never remove it when you want to. It's
Well,
hard.
before you say that, let me tell you why.
Why?
My beloved dog passed away, and I'm doing it to memorialize him.
I can't say no to that.
Yeah.
But the tattoos, when you want them off, a lot of people always
It's
want
my
them off
dog.
in the
I'm not going to
future.
take it off.
Then it's hard to get off. Well, if you're doing it for Shredder,
Yeah,
I understand.
Yeah, I'll never regret that.
No.
Can you imagine? Be like, I'm over Shredder.
No. I didn't know why you were getting
I
it. Now
I got a new dog. It's like the ex-girlfriend.
No, I didn't know why.
I understand. But I'm going to get shots of lidocaine.
Yeah, that's to numb your arm before they do it.
Does that affect my mind? People were saying it can make me silly.
Lidocaine, it's
I don't think
an
so.
anesthesia I
Yeah.
use, plastic surgeons use, dermatologists
Yeah,
use
so I'm gonna-
to numb you before. So they're going to numb you with that, so when they do the tattoo needles, it doesn't hurt.
Because it's a 5-hour process.
It's long,
And I'm
right?
gonna
So
do
if
it
they
during the
numb
show.
you, then you won't feel.
So it's a good idea.
Yep, I would get
Let me
numb
ask
first.
you this. The nurse who's going to do it, it costs $2,000 for her to come on the show and do it. Does that seem expensive or on?
To just numb you with local
Is she going to be
anesthesia?
here the whole time?
How long she's going to be here?
5 hours, I guess, approximately.
It's a long time. And what, you're going to numb you again when it wears off?
Yeah.
Yeah. So honestly, I mean, to me, 5 hours on this show, maybe a G note. I think
2,000.
I think 2,000's a little steep.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
I mean, private nurse to come out.
So Dan,
for-
Dan, private nurse, 5 hours, 200 an hour.
are saying
Well, to
this
me,
is-
that's pretty good money.
And generally, I mean, I obviously it's a different industry, but my
Maybe 'cause she
understanding,
knows who you are.
5 hours. That's a full day because you can't like double book
It's
that
a full
day.
day.
So
But
you're
nurses, they don't make
paying-
2 G's a day. Doctor does.
But how much do the shots cost?
Lidocaine?
Yeah, what do you
I
think?
get a fucking case of lidocaine for $45.
My
man. We should hire
okay.
And that's
Would you-
enough anesthesia.
Yeah, why don't you just come do
Hey,
it?
would you administer me lidocaine during the?
I do it in the mouth.
I could pay you out for the price. I'm
but
paying.
it's not hard. It's
You
not
do it in the
hard.
mouth.
Yeah, but it's not hard to do. But I'll be honest with you, I would find somebody that isn't too much of. I would find somebody that's
You don't do it in the
not a thief. I wouldn't do it for you because I don't
Oh,
normally
you think
do
she's
it.
a thief?
$2
That
grand.
price?
$2 grand is expensive for that,
Mm.
and the cost of the product's nothing. Septicaine, lidocaine, mepivacaine.
So we're gonna have to grill her when she's on the show.
Well, if you want to
Maybe not.
spend the deuce,
I'm kidding.
If you're going to spend the deuce, I wouldn't grill her because then she may jab you a little
I'm
harder.
not grilling her. Well, I won't feel it, so joke's on her. People are saying that this is borderline unwatchable. Here's the operative word: borderline.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What's borderline?
Because
watchable?
I'm doing a little bit of shtick where we don't watch the video.
Oh, because we keep pausing.
Yeah, but okay. Let's watch the JoJo stuff. I'm getting a little kick out of it, to be frank with you guys. But
This is gonna be really hard to edit, though.
Oh, don't worry.
Maybe we should just start over.
Stop.
No.
All right, we're watching. We're watching.
Exact piece that I want to say. The internet can take a lie and run so far with it, so far that it's to the point where you just can't do anything about it. And
so obviously she's saying that something was said about Colleen that was just 100% a lie. And my question for her was, well, what's the lie? And I guess because everything is pretty well documented at this point, and very much so out there. And I guess the lie is what? That she's a groomer? Because I guess it's somewhat, because people argue about the definition of what's a groomer, you know?
Yeah, I guess if we're being charitable to the point she's trying to make, that because that's what Colleen said in the video, right?
I'm not a groomer. I'm just a loser.
Yeah, right. She's just a loser, which that's not a crime. So
being a loser is not a crime.
The only thing I've ever groomed is my 2 Persian cats.
Although sometimes,
Not a
loser. Right.
Just a loser.
But losers do sometimes commit crimes.
Right. Such as grooming. Most groomers are losers. They're not mutually exclusive, I think is the point.
I think all
are. Right.
So, like, she's pretty much, what's really crazy about this is she's like 100% dismissing everything. Like, she's not willing to acknowledge anything, despite the fact that they become besties when she was 12. 12! You hang out with 12-year-olds, aren't your kids?
Well, it's this Michael Jackson story reincarnated.
Right.
It's not hard to figure it out.
Right.
You just got to read between the lines on this.
Michael Jackson, do you think he did it?
It's not a hard one to figure out.
That's
what's
what I'm saying.
What's a
It's
middle-aged
so
guy
obvious.
doing hanging around with
Don't
kids?
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
I hang
it's
out with
not-
them because I get social media, not sexual favors. I want to get social media and get famous, but it's not a hard one.
It's not hard to figure out. It's like,
It's just not rocket scientist, Olivia.
He used to get in bed with kids. Do the math.
Oh,
He's
Michael
like,
Jackson.
We
was
used to have
definitely-
sleepover with kids. What's the big deal?
It's not a hard one to figure out.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you very
Finally,
much.
some sanity.
Well, whatever the girl says, you already can read between the lines. The actions show, not what people say. It's what they do.
Somebody said,
right?
Right? I agree, 100%. Yeah. Somebody said, Ethan, I need $2K to pay my rent. Nice try. I already paid someone $2,000 to absolve my guilt, and now I don't feel bad. Maybe next time I waste money on something dumb, I'll pay one of you guys again.
No, call me and ask me my opinion, and I'll be honest, or have Zach call me.
Can I get you on the phone with the nurse to negotiate?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Absolutely. When's
sick.
that tattoo podcast?
It's in a couple weeks. 2 weeks from
What day is it of the week?
Wednesday.
Wednesday's good for me. Monday's the only tough day.
Wait, so so you're going to come out? What does that mean?
No.
No, he's saying you
call
can just
me.
hop on the phone and negotiate.
Oh, you want to negotiate the price
I'm gonna
while
get-
the nurse
that could
is
happen
here.
any-
I'm
that
going
can
to say,
happen.
listen, I'm
No,
in
no,
the
that can
medical
happen any
dental
day.
field. Drop it down a G note.
Here's the conversation as it took place. I was talking to my tattoo artist. I said, do you have someone that can do lidocaine? He laughed at me. He said, lol, we do have a nurse that can do it. It's $2,000.
That's totally ridiculous.
You're not offended by the fact, or you're not like
The
giving pause by the fact that
anesthesiologist.
he laughed at you.
The
for that?
Well, he said
anesthesiologist.
the upper arm is not painful.
The anesthesiologist, when you get plastic surgery, get a facelift, they charge $2,700. How does
For a whole
ner-
facelift?
for 5 hours being in the OR monitoring? How's
Is that
a
what
girl?
you paid?
I didn't get a facelift.
Oh, you didn't get the, but that's,
How does a girl come out and charge $2,000 to do local anesthesia in your arm and hang out a few hours?
you know what?
You know I'm right, Olivia.
Should I push back on this price?
Well,
Am I a chump?
I think you're a little bit of a chump on this one. How much is the tattoo guy charging you? I'm afraid to
It's
ask you that.
probably reserved
You
for
better
only
not
like
say over $2 or $3 grand.
The 2,000, it is, well, they're good. They went to like really high end.
Dr. Fidel's girlfriend does tattoos, and she's really good.
It is,
She's really good.
Dr. Fidel?
Girlfriend,
Castro?
Britt does them. She's
hold on.
really good. She showed me her tattoos.
I think it's like 2,300 or something.
That's fair. How big of a tattoo?
It's a big photorealistic tattoo, and these guys are really good.
So the price on your tattoo's right. It's the anesthesia that's too much.
And it's not him ripping me off because he said just send it straight to their Zelle, so it's not like even passing his hands.
Zach B and King Jew can negotiate the price and then call me and I'll finalize and put the stamp on it.
2K's a lot. 2K
What do you
would help
think,
with my-
Zachy? We could use the
what?
extra G for Craig's that night, Zach.
Sure.
Hey, this is an important message, actually. Hi, foot soldiers. I wanted to super chat to remind everyone to check twice for motorcycles. My good friend passed this Monday in a hit and run, and I wanted to remind everyone to please drive safely. It's a good PSA.
That is a very good PSA. Sorry.
That was very nice.
Sorry for your loss, Allie.
It's dangerous out there. Anyway, sorry about your loss, Jojo, of your career. Come on. Who you kidding, huh?
See you
I've
later.
had that happen to me, and I know Colleen very, very, very well, and I think
Red
the
flag.
work that Colleen has done for the internet.
This is like, I don't know what is going on in people's brains when they do this. It's literally what Ashton Kutcher did. What's his name?
Kusher.
Kusher? It's not Kusher.
Kushner.
Mm-mm.
It's got a weird.
What's
T in
his
there.
name, Liv?
Kutcher.
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 Like Butcher.
He goes, listen, I know Danny was convicted and found guilty of raping 2 people, but he was really nice to me. That's what she's doing.
Yeah.
Right.
She's like, I know her and she's awesome.
She's
It's like,
defending her
okay,
because she likes her. That doesn't mean she didn't do it.
but it's so absurdly dumb
Yeah.
thing to say.
Yes.
To be honest, I mean, obviously the degrees of severity of the behavior that we're talking about are different between the two. However, Ashton didn't like directly. He never questioned his guilt, right?
No. Well, he had already been found guilty.
Jojo's saying these are lies.
They're
So
lies.
That's like actually refuting the accusation. Ashton actually didn't do that. He just, like you said, oh, well, he was nice to me, though.
Right. True. So she's right. You're right. You're right.
But the degree of what's happened is obviously much more severe in Danny Masterson's case.
But it's so wild, then even more wild, that she's willing to be like, these people are liars.
Yeah,
They're all lying.
The fact that she's saying they're lying, she's in Colleen's circle. So it means that the discourse happening is
Right.
that they're all saying these are lies. When like literally she has admitted at the very least to apologizing to Trisha
Admitting she's
Trisha
sending nudes.
Yes, she has admitted to that. So it's like, what exactly are you saying is a lie? Because we've had a lot of substantial evidence that
Well, what
you're
about
refusing
like the
to acknowledge
freaking
right now.
tampons in the mouth and all this weird shit?
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
It's pretty weird just to go out there and be like, I'm gonna just,
Did she go
take
to,
this grenade for no reason.
Did she
for
go
her.
to jail or anything? This Colleen lady?
No,
just internet.
Although
jail.
she probably
It's
has
just-
committed crimes.
Is it just
Some
an
of the stuff.
internet
Well, she sent
story and
porn to
that's
a
it?
minor.
Her brother was a straight up like pedophile, though.
Did he go to jail?
Allegedly.
No. No, well, in my opinion, based on the
Yeah.
text messages, he was trying to pick up a 12-year-old. He's trying to pick up a 12-year-old. Or how old? 12.
I don't remember
It
the
was
exact age, but it was very
13,
young.
14.
Yeah,
It was really disturbing.
I'd say wait till
Yeah,
their
it's
bar
pretty bad.
mitzvah at 13.
Don't.
I'm messing with you.
Jimmy.
No, I'm
Now's
just.
not the time.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Because technically they're adults at 13.
No, I'm just. I threw a
You want to
little.
walk that back?
No, it's a Jewish curveball. Zach
The
gave it to
curveball.
me.
It's a curveball.
It's a slider, whatever you want to call it.
Slider.
It's like you slide into the DMs.
Right into the DMers.
Inappropriate, Jimmy. Come on.
Strike one.
Come on. Come on. I'm
I
working. Don't
actually-
push.
Don't push, Zach.
It was very good. I have to
Zachamitis, don't push.
Don't push, please.
I think Zach's sleeping in the back there.
Hey, Zach, wake up.
Zachy.
Your bar mitzvah. It's time to do
Zach's
your Torah
done.
portion. Hey.
Zach's done. He's had enough of me.
Did you do a Torah portion, Jimmy?
Yeah, I got to
Do
do
you
the whole
remember
thing.
what it was?
No.
Me neither.
It was bar mitzvah a long time ago.
Probably
You really
not.
don't. You don't remember anything
Probably
about
about
it?
60 years ago. At this
No, not that long ago. Shut up. 60 years ago. Oh, you guys really hate me.
No, I don't. Dude, I obviously love you. I mean, listen. Let me check if Howie responded to me.
Jimmy, was 1984 a special year for you at all? Does that any significance?
80 what year?
1984.
What happened in 1984?
Did you graduate anywhere?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
In '84.
Yeah.
You graduated in 84?
Yeah.
So you graduated from medical school in 84?
Yep.
So when do you typically graduate from medical school? Like
Around-
late 20s?
Around 30, yeah.
Around 30. And so
But I skipped.
So basically I'm okay, so yeah, you're about 70.
1984 is when Jimmy became a doctor.
No.
I skipped.
Because
Wait, because you, according to your
this is
birthday,
what do you mean you skipped?
well,
I
the
skipped.
death of MLK Jr. was in 1968.
I don't know where you got.
But wait, if Jimmy,
I don't know where you got.
wait, if you're
84 from.
66, Jimmy, and then you graduate 1984.
94.
Okay.
Oh,
Where'd you
did
get
just,
80?
Oh,
you misspoke
90.
before.
He graduated in 94.
94.
You graduated from in 90.
So you're
90,
so you're in your
94.
mid 60s.
I was gonna say
No,
you would
you're
have
not, Jimmy.
you would have graduated from
Look,
medical school.
Why do you need to
16.
lie about your age?
That man is 55.
Take a look.
That
What
man
am I
is-
looking at? Jimmy, don't lie about your
54-year-old
age.
Olivia knows my age.
Yes, I do.
You're in your 60s.
No, don't.
25.
Don't
Push.
push.
You're pushing.
Why do you care? It's okay. It's okay to grace.
Well,
age,
we're
you know?
gonna talk. We're gonna talk one night privately about the age thing. We're gonna talk about Jojo.
So there is more to say about it.
Well, we're gonna talk about Jojo Siwa right now.
Yeah, right. Good idea. That's what the people want.
That's what they want. Thank you, Olivia, for that.
People want JoJo.
But it is 94, the graduating.
94 was
Just to confirm.
So then I'm 38. I was born in 85. So then if you were 30 when you graduated, then
I was
oh no,
in
20.
my 20s when I graduated in 94 from dental school.
So you'd be like early 60s.
Mid 50s, mid late 50s.
Mid to
We'll
late
talk.
50s.
We're gonna talk later.
Late 60s.
We're gonna. Oh, he's back on the 60s again. He's killing me.
Who had a #1 hit the year you were born?
What do you say?
Who had a #1 hit the year you were born? Was it Elvis? Was it Elvis?
I think it was Beethoven.
Who had a?
It feels good.
Thank you.
Now that's just not nice.
I
That's
think you're
just
500 years old.
that's just not nice.
All right, let's watch JoJo.
All right.
Can we watch JoJo?
I'm a little
Incredible.
lost.
I think her
No,
creativity.
stop.
I
Stop.
need to restart.
I think we
dude.
should
Stop.
We're not restarting.
roll it back to
It's
one.
7:30
Everybody,
already.
back
Don't
to
push.
one.
Rolling.
Don't push.
Let's take it from
She
the
is
top.
incredible. Miranda sings. The character is a comedian, and I think that it's very hard to be a character where people are also looking at you as you're a real human behind that character.
This is such an insane take.
It's really, I just think it's so funny because before it happened, she was like, let me just because I really just want to say my piece, and then proceeds to say literally nothing.
Let me pick my words as
Yeah.
carefully as possible. Fuck the accusers. They're a bunch of liars.
Step on every
They're a bunch
landmine
of liars. Spit.
She goes, she's just a comedian, but like we're talking about private.
Right. We're talking about something different. Something really different.
Dan.
What's up, Dan? Are we doing a private session here?
Jimmy doing a photo shoot?
Hey, do this.
He doesn't pay you, Dan. You don't have to listen to
You
him.
don't have to.
You got him
Hey,
votes.
give me one of these.
This is Jimmy's show. Sorry, JoJo. All right.
That's going up on the million followers.
Did you get a good one, Dan?
You got a good one, Dan?
Good.
Just good enough, or
Oh,
yeah.
stop it.
Stop it, Zach.
Stop
You're
it.
right. You're right. We got to stay focused.
Kazoo.
All right. What was she talking about? Yeah. That she's just a comedian. And so she's trying to be like, I made everybody put tampons in their mouth for a group photo because it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
My brother was doing a gag when he was trying to hook
Yeah.
up with a 12-year-old.
That I feel, it sounds like she's just narrowing down the possible controversy to like jokes
stage?
Miranda would make on stage.
So what is then she referring to? Like the one where
probably the fart joke.
Fart joke.
The girl who she came up on stage and spread her legs.
I think that's probably what she's referring to, and then like just is not addressing.
But can we admit that that was in poor taste? Like
that was
she's a comedian.
horrible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, every point JoJo is about to make is wrong, in my opinion. Just a fact.
JoJo's bizarre cancellation.
Nice.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
You steal that from someone?
And I think being a
No,
comedian.
right off the dome.
Nice.
Maybe I read it in chat yesterday.
I think I remember you saying it yesterday.
Yeah,
Holy-
I may have read it in chat yesterday. I don't remember.
Fell into my
Comedian
trap.
is
I mean, I'm not trying to steal. I'm not trying
Fell
to
into my trap.
go back into y'all. Let's do credit where credit's due. Go back into the members live. Let's give full credit to whoever said that joke.
I'm gonna find it.
Scrub through the live.
very hard because you were able to do things years ago that were okay, and now that we've grown and we've matured, we've realized that they're not okay.
You know.
We've
Go ahead.
I can't help but wonder if like she is subconsciously talking about like these children have now grown up and we realize it's wrong because Miranda Sings happened entirely when Colleen was an adult. Colleen has always been old enough to know better. But Jojo's referencing the people who have been able to grow into the knowledge that Miranda is bad. But she's saying like we've all gotten older and like grown.
Hold on.
Like she was an adult.
It struck me now. It was mega awesome nerd. I'm sorry, Olivia.
Oh, no, you're
King Wavery.
King Wavery. That was his joke.
Oh.
And also,
There you go.
Olivia, to basically, I feel like this point could be made about some people, like Jimmy, for example. Back in the day, people didn't say anything. This was considered, socially acceptable. But you go back now and look back on some of the stuff, and then you want to judge them by the norms of today for something that happened 30 years ago. That is not one of these cases.
Right.
That is not it. Opening a girl's legs on stage was always kind of a bad thing, a bad, weird thing to do. Sorry, Avery. I owe you for that one.
Put me between your legs.
Thank you. Jojo, what else?
Know what I mean?
But you, as somebody who's been in the public eye for a long time,
Yes.
do you think that it is appropriate to communicate openly with everybody that reaches out to you?
No.
Good question by Howie.
Hey,
He almost closed first of all, it's a great follow-up question. He should have closed it up by saying, like, 12-year-olds. Specifically, is it normal to be chatting with kids? Having, like, an ongoing dialogue with children like that, you know?
No deal.
Let's see what you have to say about that, Jojo.
Don't think that communicating with fans.
I love he's like, do you think it's normal for celebrities to stay in constant contact with their children fans? She's like, let me pick my words carefully.
Jojo.
You got to be careful to not.
And that's what I'm saying,
To
like-
not blur a friend-fan line. It's very tough.
And here's my question to you. Regardless of judging whatever specifically is being said that was happening, and I'm just saying this as a parent again. You said you started communicating with her when you were 12.
Yes.
Is that you want to
But
be a
you
parent?
guys were in the same
Yes,
industry.
Howard.
too, like,
He's he
just hit it there.
He's a good interview, and this is something that I used to have a problem with when I started. It's like
Saying
he
the
can't
right thing to
close
say.
he can't close the deal. He's so close to being like, was it not appropriate that you as a 12-year-old were friends with her? He goes right up to saying it. You know what he's saying, but he doesn't drop the hammer. Do you know what I mean? Just say it.
Friendly interview, though.
But no, but just it doesn't have to be unfriendly. But just say it. Just say it. You know what I mean? So that they don't have any room to escape the question.
Joe.
But he did great. I'm not even trying to take anything away from Howie. He did great here. He really did.
you guys were making videos and stuff together,
So
right?
we actually met because on Dance Moms, do you know Tadra Hall?
Yes.
So on Dance Moms, Tadra Hall had a party and invited the Dance Moms cast, and
adult
four of the girls went, and they discluded myself and Nia, who is another girl on the show. And we all knew Todrick, so we were fine with that. But then Colleen, as Miranda, surprised the girls. And me and Nia were devastated because we were massive fans, and we loved Colleen and we loved Miranda. And then when the episode came out, Colleen saw how upset me and Nia were. And she reached out to Holly and was like, I would love to like make this up to you guys. She was like, I was wondering where Jojo and Nia were. Like, I had no idea that this was the case. Like, please, like, whatever you guys want. Like, I just want to make the kids happy. Like, I just want Jojo and Nia to not be sad anymore. And so we ended up going to dinner with Colleen, and it was me and my mom and Nia and Holly. And Colleen was telling me that night about YouTube and how her whole family did it and how it was awesome, and she vlogs her.
Oh yeah, what about her brother? He's pretty cool with YouTube. You want to chat with him? He's actually really cool. He loves chatting to kids. Let me hook you up with my brother. He's a really great person to just lean on. Thanks, Jojo.
Life, And that night is when I went home and I made my YouTube channel and decided that that was going to be my career, essentially. And
that's a wonderful, sweet, appropriate story.
Yes.
How is it for you now being her friend and reading some of what we read? Do you think it's all a lie? Do you think it's...
Howie with another banger. Let's make her, let's get her on the record.
Like, have you talked to her?
There have been a lot of people on the internet who have...
You could need to go to the bathroom? Go ahead, Jimmy. Is that an old age thing with the small bladder? Yeah. Early 70s. Oh, he says, even when I was younger, I peed a lot. Dude, he's such a character. Oh, man. He is one of a kind, that Jimmy.
Yeah, he walked by me, touched me on the shoulder, and said, yeah, I pee a lot.
He's the best.
Gotten hit with this cancellation. And a lot of them I know. Some of them I don't know. And I look at it.
Okay, hold on. I got to go back because this is important. Jimmy distracted me with the pee barrack. So Howie had a really good question here that I think says a lot.
This is a parent again. You said you started communicating with her when you were 12.
Did I go back too far?
Yes.
You want?
So we go on dance and because we when the out to our Jojo so we had Ollie whole place.
How is it for you now being her friend and reading some of what we read? Do you think it's all a lie? Do you think it's like, have you talked to her?
There have been a lot of people on the internet who have gotten hit with this cancellation.
Okay, so she says people are getting hit with this cancellation. What is she saying? She's not being specific. What cancellation?
So at first I was like, maybe she means like overall internet insane cancellations, but I think she means like individually people in the Ballinger troupe.
No, I think she's talking about Shane
James
and
Charles.
James Charles,
Yeah.
because they were all accused of being groomers.
Oh, you think that she's umbrellaing all
She's saying people are just accusing everyone of being groomers online.
Yeah,
It's
we
just
know
one of those
she's
things.
hung out with both of them, right?
Yeah.
James Charles and Shane.
But like she won't say it.
Yeah, she's close with like all of the Ballinger family. She would do videos with like the family
What about the
channel,
brother? How
with
close is she with
Rachel,
the
her
brother?
sister. Trent wasn't a content creator. I don't know if,
How
I'm sure
close
they
is
have
she with
met.
Trent?
She was that close. She was very, very close.
Joe.
With Trent?
No, with the Ballinger family. So I assume they met.
Bro, I gotta, because he is like, we seen the DMs.
And a lot of them I know. Some of them I don't know. And I look at it and I see that
Go on.
this is a sensitive subject.
Oh, what a good observation, Jojo.
That is, you know what? That's true.
Let me say this. I want to give this my full attention and word everything carefully. This is a very sensitive topic. So what I want to say is this. Them bitches be lying.
Yeah.
Literally. I don't understand the point of doing this in the first, because she must have known that going on this show and going against literally the entire court of public opinion.
I think she's so sheltered, potentially, like she talks with people almost exclusively that are like, you're so right about Colleen. And so I think she maybe expected some people to get angry, but some people to be like, finally, somebody's saying it.
She needs to open Twitter.
I think she expected a little bit of that.
Somebody who is affected by any sort of anything having to do with adults, and I mean,
I think she knows she's fucked already.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, do we have a button? Can we go back?
Well, this
please?
wasn't live. She could have easily
That's
asked for
true,
this.
it wasn't
Can we just take this
live.
out?
Yeah.
Did that ruin her career?
I doubt
it. Just happened.
It just happened, but
She just
Just
looks
as
really
new,
dumb.
you don't know. It just makes her look bad.
Really bad.
Yeah.
I don't think it.
I
I
think-
don't know
I think-
anything about her career, frankly.
I think something should be said that we haven't said yet about the situation too. I guess we mentioned it a little bit at the beginning, but I mean, we don't know the extent of their relationship necessarily.
Yeah.
And Colleen started talking to her when she was 12.
Mm-hmm.
She's still very young. She she may just feel an overwhelming loyalty to somebody that helped her career and everything, and hasn't yet processed the fact that that was kind of fucked up. Because you hear the cognitive dissonance coming out at certain points. She made the point, and it's just like, oh, maybe that isn't. How did she word it? She said this isn't appropriate for like adults to have relationships like kids, and that's when Howie was like, "Well, you talked to her when you were 12," and I don't think she's really fully processed that yet. It's like maybe that was kind of inappropriate.
You know what?
Right?
She you're right. That is good to remember because you said she's only 20.
She's only 20 now.
She's only 20 now, and she was 12 when they met.
This girl's just 20.
She's only 20 years old.
How old's the girl Colleen that's in trouble?
Colleen now?
She's like 36, 37 or
36.
something.
She's
a
old.
lot older.
Yeah, quite a bit older.
Colleen's 36.
She's old as fuck.
Older than me.
Older than you,
I'm
Jimmy.
38, by the way.
You're 25. Don't.
I'm 38. Okay, so if you think I'm 25, then we'll do the math. You say 56. 25 is a 13-year difference from my actual age. So that puts you at late 60s.
No, so far off.
Yeah, that's a good point. Honestly, maybe I'm being too harsh on her, given her age. It's easy to forget because she's been on the internet for so damn long.
Right. And I mean, it's correct and fine to call out. I mean, that's crazy that she's saying that they're liars. Like that is a crazy thing to for her to throw out there. I don't disagree on that.
I think it's a good point to bear in mind. You're right.
For real grooming, it's a very sensitive thing.
So then this is another thing I guess that people get caught up in.
She said real grooming.
Yeah.
So I think that really exposes what she thinks. This is just
exactly.
Like it wasn't grooming in her opinion.
She's playing the semantical game where grooming is like, when you prepare a child to be essayed.
Right.
That's
what the brother was doing.
Which is what the brother was doing.
I mean, unquestionably so. Like maybe you can quibble if what Colleen did was grooming
100%
or not, but like not with the brother.
No. And so, but like, okay, even if you don't want to use the word grooming, let's not use that word then. Let's talk about what she did do. It's just, we're being silly here. It's not about semantics.
You must have really young people reaching out to you now.
Well, she's 20.
I mean, I do, and
Not 30-something.
It's funny. Like I realized when I hit 18, I was like, oh, this is different now. Like,
wow. Good for you. I'm really happy that you were able to.
See, you figured something out.
That's the
Colleen was like
dissonance I
way
was talking
past
about.
18.
Right.
Yeah.
She had
She's learning as she goes, this girl, but she's still young.
Right, she's learning as she goes. That's
she's
a good
learning as
point.
she goes, but she's 20. She's impressionable and young. She's got a long way to go. She's not as smart as that Sebastian guy. As smart as that guy.
Yeah.
24 going on 90.
You make a good point, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's true.
Because you're young and you're dumb, and I was like, I need to be very careful about this.
Like I know, like
Well
her daughter's
said.
9.
Yeah.
If she could right now, and she
Write
watches
to you and talk to you like
as
she
good
would.
as she would, and she would.
I feel that Howie's
very good
grooming me,
interviewer.
by the way.
No.
I'm 38. How old is Howie?
Yeah, but you've been on it longer than him, but he's very good with
an
his
age
questions.
gap.
Yeah.
How old is Howie?
67.
Yeah.
Dude, he's like
Wow.
30 years older than me?
Yeah.
Dude, I feel I'm being groomed by Howie.
Wow.
Is that not funny?
You probably shouldn't joke about it when we're in the middle of a conversation about.
Maybe what I'm trying to do is just acknowledge the semantical silliness.
I see. Yeah.
Right.
That's fair. I understand.
Yeah. Thank you. Howie, I love you. You're not a groomer. Just to be clear about that.
Yeah.
Just a loser. No, you're not a loser either. We love you, Howie. We love you.
Hold on.
I'm the '1 Howie fan.
Howie is how old?
67.
Okay, now Jimmy is how old?
You know.
55, he said.
5'6".
Okay.
Or 56, yeah.
You know, I already show us.
Love to be your friend and love to be online.
And I'm sure you want to reach out to your fans and be like, hey, and give that back to them since they're such big fans of you.
The difference with Colleen and I is we were once I became her friend and she became my friend.
Did we hear
and
that?
she became
Wait, no,
somebody.
sorry. Let me go back. What did she say?
The thing about Colleen is she became my friend, and I became her friend.
Right. Even though I was way under 18.
Right.
But in her case, it was okay.
It's just like
I don't even
You know what,
go there.
Olivia, you know what I think to just cut to the chase? They were buddies. What that woman did, she did. I don't think she did nothing to her, and she's just being nice because she likes her. I'm listening and watching. I think that's really all that is.
Now,
I don't think she's defending her. I just think she likes her. She's being nice because the girl was nicer when she was a kid.
Yeah.
When she was like kid, when she was 12. That's all. That's what it sounds like.
It's giving me like, and I know this is an extreme example. It's giving me
Chili Willies, heebie-jeebies.
What was his name? The English guy?
Oh, Jimmy Savile.
Give me more.
No.
Give me just a tiny bit more.
Provocateur, the right-wing provocateur.
Dr. Long John?
The guy he sells like Bibles on infomercials now. You know who I'm talking about.
Dr. Long John, the guy that limps?
Jimmy Savile.
Milo Yiannopoulos.
Yeah, Milo.
Oh, Milo.
He was on when he went on Joe Rogan. Can I continue with this story or no?
This is probably a terrible comparison to make. I don't know exactly where you're going, but I have a very bad feeling.
Well, it's like a victim trying to rationalize what happened to them, essentially. I feel that she was subject to an inappropriate relationship.
I think the degrees of
very different.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very different.
Yeah, I should be careful about that.
But it's the
Well, what's annoying is that she's reducing, saying that Colleen wasn't that bad. Okay, whatever. Maybe it wasn't the literal definition of grooming that we all use it for usually. But James Charles is the literal definition of grooming.
He's just a predator.
And she's doing videos with him actively, right?
I mean, he's just a predator.
So what's her defense there?
You're talking about the makeup
I think
guy?
it's all
James Charles.
all of it falls. It's just like none of it can be defended. I feel like it's silly that she chose to go on this podcast. In my opinion.
Well, I agree with that.
Yeah,
she's right.
Well, I don't
Thank
think
you,
she
Jimmy. I
expects
see you.
Howie to hit her with
Olivia's
the
right.
fucking regular.
A regular.
I'm in your corner, Olivia.
I'm in yours.
I know.
Always.
I know. That's
Always.
my loyal girl, my buddy over there.
Yeah.
We're always in your corner, girl.
Always in your corner, girl.
Olivia Loops. Is it Lopes or Loops? How do you say your name?
Lopes.
Lopes. Oh, Lopez.
Yeah.
No,
but it's
I pronounce it
Lopes, isn't it?
It's Lopes.
How do you spell
Lopes.
your?
Oh, it is Lopes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not Lopes.
You know.
Lopes.
You know that, girl.
I knew that.
Yeah, you knew that.
But yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, it was silly for her to go on this pod, I think.
Ether, you coming to Craig's tonight?
Shouldn't talk about where you're going, Jimmy.
No.
Why?
Because you just said that you're
does
going
that all
there.
the time.
You should go somewhere else now.
He's doing it on purpose.
Should I hit the
No,
button?
I'm not doing it on purpose.
Should I hit the button?
Why would I hit the button?
Because you don't want people to know where you're going to be, dude.
All right, we're not.
Or
going
maybe
to,
you do.
Maybe we're not going to Craig's. We're not going to tell anybody.
Maybe
where we're
you
going.
do. Maybe you want people to meet you there. Your whole thing is different.
FOMO.
I'll be at Craig's.
FOMO.
No, I won't be there. I won't be there. Jimmy will.
FOMO. Zach.
And
maybe.
Dan will be there.
Zach.
Getting that lobster steak dinner. boy.
Lobster. Ooh, chicken parm.
Stick it to the man, dude. Get some lobster.
If my name was Olivia
Kids
Lucas,
menu. Olivia, kids menu.
Right.
For Danny.
You just, bro, stick to the butter noodles, okay?
I'll eat out
There'll
of
be
the
no
kids
problem.
menu.
What's that?
I'll eat off the kids menu.
All right, then you're coming, Olive.
Sometimes the
Done.
kid menu slaps.
Always.
See y'all at Craig's.
See y'all at Craig's, everybody.
7:30.
It's a FOMO meetup.
It's a FOMO meetup.
Oh my God.
Tonight.
I will not be there. Don't
Please,
expect me to be
Ethan,
there.
we're begging.
No
you
one
to
from the
come.
Issue Podcast.
We'll pick you up in the rolls.
I'm just saying this, just so everybody knows. Nobody from this crew will be at Craig's. at
Except for
7:30.
Zach.
But not Zach. But Jimmy will be there.
And
Danny.
And potentially Dan.
Jimmy, Danny, and a bunch of Brazilians.
But they don't know what you look like, Dan. So
Bunch
if
of
shit gets weird,
Brazilians.
just you
Yeah,
can
you
step
can just
out.
dip out.
We never showed your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Where were we?
You know, you're young and you're dumb, and I was like, I need to be very careful about this.
Like I know, like her daughter's 9.
Yeah.
If she could right now, and she
Write
watches
to you and talk to you like
all
she
that
would.
she would,
She
and,
would,
and
yeah.
she would love
Good
to be
point.
your friend
Yeah.
and love to be
Such a good point.
Yeah.
Such a good point. Because
He
the
says
kids, they
every-
idolize
yeah.
the stars.
Yep.
And it's up to the adult to make sure
To
that
do it right.
there's a correct barrier there.
Yep.
online.
And I'm sure you want to reach out to your fans and be like, hey,
Yeah.
and give that back to them since they're such big fans of you.
The difference with Colleen and I is we were once I became her friend and she became my friend and she became somebody that I looked up to. She became somebody that I idolized. She became somebody that I was like, wow, this person is a hard worker. She's a
But like, she's just being silly because it's like my friendship as a 12-year-old with this grown-ass woman was special. So,
I told you
like
what I said. Yeah,
special.
No, she bonded with her when she was impressionable, young. The girl was nice to her, so that's how she feels. She has to stand by her. I'm not saying what she did's right, but she has to stand by her because she's loyal to her.
You know what's crazy? Is it true that Michael Jackson had alarms set along the corridor to his bedroom so he could hear people coming?
Yes.
He had alarms, yes.
That I know. I heard that. In fact, Danny knows
That's
that
pretty weird, man.
personally.
That's a weird one. Isn't that weird? That's fucking crazy that he did that. You
He
know
had
what I mean?
problems, Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Major problems.
Dude,
I thought you got problems, Jimmy.
Oh, I had problems.
I got problems.
Oh, I had problems, but he had real problems.
I mean, and he was like viciously abused by his dad. So like,
Correct.
it's always a horrible cycle of trauma.
The father was a bad
He's
egg.
just a
Not the
bad-
mother, the father.
I think the mother was like deep. My theory with Michael Jackson is that he's
a victim of
gay or
circumstances.
bisexual.
Oh, he was gay.
And I was watching this Louis Theroux documentary with his dad, which was very interesting. And he was saying his mom would have disowned him if he ever came out as gay. Like the mom was like brutally, viciously homophobic.
He grew up in a really bad family. The father just pushed them to do entertainment.
Yeah.
That's really what happened just since they were real little.
He got paid though. Shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
got
I mean,
paid, didn't
talk about money. Well, he started when they were so young. They were on like Ed Sullivan back in the day, years ago.
What a talented guy though, huh?
He was really good, Michael Jackson.
Man.
He died too young. He died, what, 10 years ago? It's got to be 10 years, maybe more.
Died at 56.
He died when?
56.
At the age of 56.
Yeah, but what year? Didn't he die
Did
like
he
10?
really?
Didn't he die 10 years ago?
It was like 2011.
I think it was over 10 years ago.
It's been a while.
He died a long time ago. Poor guy.
How old were you when he died?
How old was who?
How old were you when he died?
How old? Well, when did he die? What year?
2009.
So how old was I?
I don't know.
I don't
You
know.
tell
In my
me.
40s? You tell me.
40.
I'm sorry, Michael Jackson was 50 when he died.
51. All right, God damn it, let's watch.
Son's
Yeah, but that Louis Theroux,
Son's a bitch, Zach.
that Louis Theroux documentary with his dad is really, really illuminating. It really is something very interesting. I'd watch. Thanks.
She's a very strong YouTuber, and I idolize that, you know? And so throughout our friendship,
you and everybody else that's reaching out to her.
we probably filmed 100 videos together, and she's
You know what?
cool.
That actually is significant. Their relationship may have been very, very different. Probably was very, very different than what was going on in the what was the name of her weirdo fucking the weenie chats or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, no,
they
actually.
had a professional relationship.
No.
You know what I
Jojo was in those chats.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
Oh, that came out that she was the
What? Okay,
Yeah.
I take it
That's a
back.
new
That's,
revelation.
that's different.
Yeah.
I was gonna say she was outside of all of that because she had like a professional relationship with her even as a kid.
Although
but,
you can be both.
Absolutely, yeah, but yeah.
We're almost done, and then we'll look. There's more details here. This is like bro. This is crazy. This has been like 10 minutes. That it's taken us like 3 hours. to
Yeah,
watch.
and by the I know we started late today, but you gotta go soon, right?
But I know I'm late, and I just feel bad, so I want to go to 5:30.
Okay, well we got 17 minutes to wrap this shit up.
And how long have we been live?
2 hours 45.
So I want to do at least 3 hours.
We'll do 3 hours.
Yeah.
And then we'll all go down and eat.
And then we'll go down to Craig's.
You come, Ethan. You don't even.
I'm going to Greg's.
I don't know about Craig. I fuck with Greg.
No.
Greg's cool too, but the food isn't as good.
No.
They don't have the gefilte fish for that. And the bagel. They have
That
the
100%
kippertz.
That's anti-Semitic.
What's
Sorry,
that?
bro. You're 100%.
That's the anti-Semitic, Jimmy. You're
No, I'm
inferior.
just telling you they don't have what you want.
You're inferior
Jeez.
to my Judaism.
Zach is really very, very sensitive today.
He has a lot of attitude today.
Yeah, you have a lot of datitude.
Data dude?
Yeah, that's because you're doing the computer work. You got a lot of datitude, Zach. Get off
Right off
your
the
high
dome,
horse.
huh?
Get off your high horse, Zach. Jump.
Get off your motherboard.
Get
with
off your
that
motherboard,
attitude.
Zach. I don't even hear a work with me soundbite today.
Right.
No, that's Bush League shit.
See? He's just getting lazier and lazier.
All right, we actually let's focus in. Let's focus in.
Focus,
You know,
Olive.
and
They're hitting us with the. They're hitting us with the.
Kinetic sand.
Yeah, the kinetic sand. We got to move on. We got
to move on.
We got to go. Oh no!
What's
don't,
that?
What's
that?
Don't get me started.
What's that?
That's what they do when we're so boring that people need other shit to focus on.
Oh, well, get interesting. Uh-oh.
I've seen no them hoes. I am rectangular. All right, stop, Zach. You fuck.
Zacher.
All right.
Problem is the internet was able to capitalize off of her cancellation, and they still are, and they still are continuing to. And it's,
Just because I'm making content doesn't mean it ain't true, girl.
Bingo.
Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not after you.
That's it. That's it. That's it. You're learning from Howie.
That's it. From the best.
You didn't even mention my hairline.
You mentioned that. I didn't mention your hairline.
We wouldn't want to offend Howie, would we?
Actually, it's a little scuffed up here. You got a little.
Did I mess up?
The
what is
line
that?
is a little messed up.
Oh, Liv, don't you think about coming over right now. The last time was
All
a
right.
hairy canary.
All right.
All right.
it's not okay because
Canary,
a lot
yeah.
of it is based off of lies, and it's.
Well, it
hurts
is
me
a
to
scary.
see.
It's a scary place when you put yourself. It was one thing, you know. I came to television, which is totally different, and I'm new to the internet, and I kind of found it through the kids. But it is
Love you, Howie.
really. It's like a minefield.
It is.
All right. So there's that. Now there's some other complementary information here that we're going to talk about. Here's an album of Jojo and Ballinger through the years to get an idea of the scope of the relationship. So this is this her when she was 12? How old is she?
I don't know.
Very young.
If
clearly.
she was 12,
very
but
young.
she was very young in that photo.
I love Jojo Siwa. Goodbye.
That was a video on Colleen's channel where she gave Jojo a makeover.
Who's that guy?
Wait, who's this guy?
That's Chris Ballinger, her brother who has the family channel.
Wait a minute, is that the one that you said?
No,
he
no.
was the
That's a different.
pedophile?
That's why I asked because it looked
Different
like him,
brother.
but it's
The brother, but a different brother.
not the pedo guy. Yeah. Here they are, Dave and Buster's. Okay, having a good time, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, love
Playing
that place.
games.
They're doing silly videos
What is that?
together. Looks like a slime incident.
Slime incident.
I have a lot of those at my house these
I
days.
like that.
Theodore loves slime.
Beautiful, beautiful.
It's a ni-
What kid?
Beautiful, beautiful.
Howie asked JoJo for her take when we watched that.
Mm-hmm.
Adam McIntyre is not happy about this, eh?
No.
He is the same age as JoJo, which is interesting because they had kind of parallel, somewhat, I wouldn't say parallel, but they were experiencing her influence at the same age and the same
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Adam said Jojo Siwa, who Colleen Ballinger befriended when she was a minor. Minor doesn't even say it. 12.
12.
Like a hella
Yeah.
minor. Is
Like
saying,
just double digits.
yeah, right. Not even a teenager.
No.
Is
Tween.
saying Colleen Ballinger befriended kids is all based on lies. I mean, that's a fair point, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's an irony that she, on one hand, acknowledged but also dismissed, which is, as you said, a bit of cognitive dissonance there going on.
Yeah.
Adam continues. Adam the McIntyre.
Mac
Sorry.
the knife.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Mackie the knife.
So
Return of the
apparently, JoJo's been collabing recently. I don't know when these photos took place, but with James Charles. Now, this man is a predator, and there's really no other
He's
way
a
to-
problem.
There's
That
no other way.
I
to-
saw him at Boa last year.
You did? What did
He
you say
wasn't
to him?
very nice. My son recognized him, and we asked for a picture, and he
did?
wasn't very nice, and he just left when he was done.
You're lucky he didn't try to.
Yeah, and then Colby kind of told me about him, and I said, "Good, let's just not even go there."
That would have been a pretty weird photo, man, of you
Yeah.
and James.
That would have that top
I think he's a
upvoted
lemon
post
drop,
on the subreddit of all time.
He's a lemon drop, James Charles.
Don't. What did you say?
What?
I think he's a lemon drop. What
What
is
is-
a lemon drop is?
What's a lemon drop?
Cootie lemo. You know what a cootie lemo is?
A what?
Oh my God.
Cootie lemo.
Is this some old time race or like bigotry that you're
old-time
dropping on us?
homophobia?
No, gay.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's old-time homophobia.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's an old saying.
We're not supposed. That's like a
Lemon drop?
I've never
Sounds
heard that
derogatory.
I've heard that before for some reason.
No.
What is that?
I know what he meant, but it sounds derogatory.
No,
Okay.
it's my father would call them lemon drops.
Yeah,
I think it's
it's
safe to say we shouldn't say it, right?
that's some old-timey homophobia.
Yeah.
What's the other? Yeah. What's the other one?
Lighten their loafers.
Yeah, that's some old-time homophobia. They're not all light in the loafers. Some of those bears would destroy you, bro.
Yeah.
They would grind you into sand.
Maybe I've heard it because
make that
Jimmy
up?
Lee said it on the show before.
Is that just a Jimmy thing?
Did I say it before? I don't even
yeah.
remember saying that.
Wait, after lemon drop, you said something else.
Lighten their loafers.
You said something else.
Cootie lemon.
What is that?
I think that's Yiddish.
Cootie lemon?
Cootie lemon.
I don't know what
My
that
dad-
means, but
these
I
are my dad's
bet.
sayings. Cootie lemon.
Is that really bad?
I have no idea.
It's got to be.
What language
No,
are
they're
you
just old.
speaking?
You said Yiddish.
As Zach would say, they're old time sayings.
No, old-time homophobia. That good old time.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
Little old-timey homophobia.
What do they say in The Sopranos when they killed that one guy that was gay? They call him.
Don't.
No, the
Don't.
Italians call him. What do they call him?
Yeah, no, we can't say that.
No, but it's a derogatory.
Yeah.
I actually don't know what word
I,
he said.
you talking about the Italian word?
But I don't think that the mobster's killing. I mean, that would be a homophobic remark, I would assume, if a mobster killed them and then used that derogatory.
Yeah.
Oh, they have a derogatory name for a gay guy. They killed one guy on the show Sopranos because he was gay, a heavyset guy.
Just
I think
because
it
he was
Vito.
gay.
Just because he was
Is that
gay.
homophobic?
Well, when you say homophobic, what do you mean by that?
Like, well, you know, like racist against gay
It's not
people.
racist. It's
Oh,
it's
okay.
in the mafia. They have rules. Like they go,
No
you
gay.
can't hit on another guy's wife. They didn't want him selling drugs. They, and they didn't want him gay. And if they didn't listen, they killed him. These were the old time mafia
So
rules.
is it homophobic to kill someone because they're gay?
Now, I don't disagree with the mafia rules, but that's how they do. That's how they do shit. You don't kill someone because they're gay.
Okay, so it is homophobic to kill someone because they're gay.
No, you don't kill somebody.
Right. Because you
based
keep
on-
saying no. Say yes.
What do you mean? You say
Is it homophobic to kill
Well-
someone because they're gay? Yes.
yes?
That would be homophobic.
Okay. I just don't think it's right to do it, but
Right.
however that plays out.
You don't know what homophobic is?
No.
I'm gay.
What the fuck?
It means you means basically essentially that you hate gay people.
I don't hate gay people.
Right.
I don't hate anybody. I just want to go out and have fun.
I find it fascinating that you've never encountered the word homophobia in your 67 years.
I love how you just pulled that out of his ass.
Now, I just jumped 10 years, Dan. I just jumped 10 years.
Old school
I just
fucking
jumped 10 years.
homophobia.
I'm calling the cops.
The lemon, you know?
So that's why you kept saying yeah when I said old school homophobia.
Who's putting their tomatoes up there? Wait a minute. I saw tomatoes.
What is this, love? This
So
is
Love.
I knew he had said it before. Turns out 3
Love.
years ago he said it.
no shot.
Yeah.
You found the timestamp already?
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
Lovey.
I got my
I'd fuck you, Jimmy.
Oh,
I wasn't a
that's
lemon
when I
drop.
did
wasn't
pretty
like
good
my
with the
loafers.
chicks.
But
Lemon
Zach-
drop.
That's when I go
let's move
go
on.
back
Let's
to
move
that.
on.
Okay,
Let's move on.
Move
if,
on.
If you feel someone's gay, you don't need to point it out.
correct.
Although James is gay.
I agree.
Okay.
It's not.
I concur. I concur.
But it's not a matter of agreeing. It's he is gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your medical opinion?
In your professional opinion, yeah.
Is he gay? Absolutely.
Jesus, man.
Indisputably.
All right, tone it. Don't push. Tone it down.
Tone it down, Zach.
We love our LGBTQ audience. They're the greatest. Yes, we do. So when was this picture with James Charles taken?
That was a video they did in 2020.
Oh, that's
But
a
they
long
did.
time ago.
They collabed very recently.
They collabed 2 months ago, and it
2
was
months ago.
multiple times. There was YouTube videos. There was TikToks.
Yeah.
Dude, that's then she really gotta stop.
Like, what the fuck?
That's crazy. I have a whole thing with James Charles. People are just letting him off.
You
the
like
hook.
him?
He's a predator.
Right.
No, he's a
right.
disgusting.
He's
freak.
bad news. Yeah, that's what my
And people just
kids
let him off
said.
the hook. More and more people are just hanging out with James Charles like it's all good. Like
Jeez.
it's giving Roman Polanski vibes,
Making Roman
frankly.
Polanski look normal. Almost.
Well, That was pretty bad what he did.
Back then, that was really bad what he did.
Even now.
Is he alive? Or did he?
Yeah, he's like he's in France.
Didn't he have sex with like a 12-year-old or something?
Yeah.
Isn't he like in Europe?
but yeah.
Didn't he run away to Europe? And
He's in France, right?
He
Yeah.
moved to France, and then they gave him an award.
What they give him an award for?
He got like best director, and then
Oh, for
everyone was like
movie.
giving him a standing O.
For like it was called a Ghost writer or something.
You know what's
like
funny? Nobody even remembers that shit. They had to give him that's just a child R wordist.
Yeah.
12-year-old. Mm-hmm. So in an entertainment industry where they always go, how did this happen? How did we not see this happen? Shut up, pigs. Freaks. Jojo. I'm not calling you a pig or a freak, but I am saying this is how this stuff happens. James Charles.
Don't call him a fat pig.
I
You
didn't.
can't.
I didn't. I just want to make that clear. Also, Adam points out something interesting here. Another McIntyre moment. Jojo being in the GCs group chats alongside Colleen is the cherry on top. This is the Jojo Siwa update the group photo. Someone told me to change the pic. I don't know the context, but apparently.
That proves that she was in the group chat and she changed the group photo, like the profile photo.
Man, how
This is
many
getting-
how many group chats did this girl run?
Jeez.
She had like dozens
Unbelievable.
of kids.
Yeah.
Group chats, man.
Well,
That were
anything
telling her she's
Ethan
amazing.
happened to her or no? Well, for all
Colleen?
this, yeah.
Well, her
Or
career
not
is
really.
pretty much.
The career shot, but like,
It's-
will she go to jail or anything bad happen or no?
I doubt it.
Just kind of the career goes south.
James Charles should go to prison, in my opinion, but Colleen,
Yeah, what happens to somebody like him? Nothing.
Well, the victims have to press charges, and I don't know if there's an investigation or what. I mean, this stuff takes time.
Yeah.
I don't know. So when did JoJo collab with Shane? Because that's also interesting. 3 months, ago. No way, man. So she's like collected the Justice League of YouTube predators.
Mm-hmm.
She's like Samuel Jackson's character, how he brings them all together. That's her.
Yeah. King of bad judgment.
Do you see her face? I see her car.
Dude, why are you doing this? He didn't even put you on the main channel, girl. You got that Shane 2 treatment. No respect, even.
Who's that?
Shane, he's another guy that like got canceled in I won't say similar to Colleen, but
his was for doing blackface and for saying really inappropriate
Was she a-
sexual things to
kids.
One of the
Two
Smith
kids.
kids, right? Wasn't it
Yeah.
like Willow Smith or
It was
something?
about Willow Smith,
Yeah.
and then he also just like he would say weird shit
just
about
really
kids in
fucked
his
up,
content.
nasty,
And did
weird shit
blackface.
he's done. Yeah, not good stuff. He also got brutally canceled, I would say.
YouTube finds some beautiful people.
My comedy's starting to look more normal after dealing with these people.
Yeah.
That's weird to say it, but
Well,
almost.
some of the stuff you were just saying would probably get other people canceled. I'll just be honest.
Or even you in the future.
Even me, you think?
No, Jimmy.
Oh, when you make it big.
You're laying the seeds right now, my friend.
Keep a lookout for it, JoJo.
Yeah, the lemon drop and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I would stay away from.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they're not candy. It almost like demeans them.
Yeah.
If I was like, hey, look at the latke over here.
Look at the what?
The latke.
What's the latke?
Latke?
Latkes, you mean?
Yeah,
like
latke.
potato latkes?
Yeah. Get a load of this latke. over here.
latkes?
It's latkes.
It's a latke.
Or whatever it is. That's what you are.
How about if I'm
like to
just the
fry you up with some
old-fashioned
applesauce.
chicken noodle soup?
Hey, look at the foreskin over here. Huh?
Yeah, look at the foreskin on this piece of chicken, huh?
Jesus Christ.
We have like
He has this many people over there? God damn. Shane is such a weird dude, man.
Where's this
Oh,
guy?
she loves him. He's in LA.
sorry to interrupt the
Or
vlog.
maybe they.
Do you know
Excited
the guy?
because we have a sponsor.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's been on the show a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Before all the he was like the creator of the moment for a long time. He was
Really?
pushing mad views.
Yeah.
It was like the first big comeback, wasn't it? Like when he started doing the documentaries. Because before that, he was kind of not as popping for a
Come
while.
back in the sense that he wasn't popular and became popular.
Yeah, I mean, he was
Yeah.
popular for a while then, yeah.
I mean, he was getting like 1 million per video on his.
Is he flat now? This guy pretty flat.
He's still pretty I mean, this got 1 million views 3 months ago, but he's a lot less popular than he was.
He's not Jimmy Lee popping. He's not 40,000 a day popping.
Whoa.
I mean, so even Selena Gomez is barely that.
Yeah.
She's a big deal. She has lupus, by the way.
Selena Gomez?
Yeah.
Jeez. How old is she? She's a kid.
I don't know how old
31.
30?
Oh, she's 31.
Wow.
But that's it. That's the show. What else did we have in the title?
The Nelk Boys, but we didn't get to it. We'll just have to talk about it on Friday. There's
So we gotta
there's like no follow-up information on it yet anyways. So maybe we'll know more by Friday.
So then the title becomes Jojo Siwa defends Colleen Ballinger, and Jimmy Lee cancels himself with searing homophobia.
Oh, stop.
I'll leave that part
I'm kidding. But we could put Jimmy Lee in the title. I don't know.
Featuring Jimmy Lee?
Featuring Jimmy Lee, co-host.
Featuring Dr. James Weiner.
Maybe that's confusing. I don't know. Maybe just the...
Thank you guys for the cake.
Yeah, just
Sam.
You're welcome. Congrats
Good
again
cake,
on
man.
a million.
I love you guys.
Yeah, you got
Congrats on 1 million. Hard fought.
Brazil, we're coming back next year.
You earned the hell out of those million followers.
We're coming back to Brazil next year.
Nice.
Yep.
You're going to brush up on...
And Danny's coming with me.
You're going to brush up on your language to go there?
To
Brazil?
lot of Dan, actually English people, Spanish people there, believe it or not.
You speak Spanish?
No, there's a lot of people there that speak English. So.
Right. But normally they speak...
2 languages.
What is the other language?
English and Spanish.
I see that you know a lot about Brazil.
I was there a whole month.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a nice group of people. Nice people too, Dan.
Yeah.
Good people.
Real good people.
Well, they have to be. I mean, it's just a phenomenon over there. Jimmy Lee.
It is.
Huge
It's
in Brazil.
Huge. Big, huge.
Come to Brazil, they said. And Jimmy said, I will.
Yep.
Come to Brazil. Well, it's been just a fantastic... Oh, Swoop has a tweet.
Yeah. Swoopy.
What did Swoop say?
Tomorrow.
Hit me with that Swoop tweet.
I sent it.
Oh, you did?
Swoop.
Hit me with that Swoop. Here it is.
Oh, it's finally happening. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
He's interviewing Colleen's ex-husband, who's got...
One.
This is going to be nuts.
My name is Joshua David Evans. I'm 39.
Joshua, we have a lot to talk about. Obviously, there are allegations that have been levied against you, and we're going to get into those. But you have also alleged that you are a victim as well, a victim of abuse.
There it is.
And that's
There it
something
is,
that
Zachy.
I and my team take very seriously.
So I went from the boyfriend to the fiance, to the husband, to now I started to feel almost like a character, like I was replaceable. She loved the attention. She
Well, that
loved
proved to be true.
the status.
Wow.
But do I think she truly loves her fans? I never really felt like she did. I think she just loved what it gave her. She's having a few people over to the house. And I was like, who? They said, Eric. And when I walked through those doors, it reeked of alcohol and cigarettes.
We saw this, no?
Yeah, we did.
And no
I
other-
just sent it and I said tomorrow.
Oh, she just reposted it.
Yeah,
or
she
retweeted.
announced that
Okay,
it's
okay.
coming tomorrow.
Dude, she put so much work into this.
I know. Tomorrow, I'm not doing anything tomorrow.
She said this interview is shocking and no topic was off limits. Let's go right now, dude. You gonna watch this?
This looks interesting. Is she interviewing
the husband?
Colleen's ex-husband. She cheated on him with a guy she was doing a show with.
So the question
Allegedly.
to you guys, because this is all new for me. I'm an older guy. Who's the bad egg here? Is it Colleen,
It's
not
Colleen.
the husband? Correct?
It's well, so
or is it both?
So her husband was getting a lot of heat, and there was
dealing with
the
her?
ex-husband, and there's been some revelations that has suggested that he might just be a victim of hers.
Another victim.
was
And is
being
this
lied
girl an interviewer, the one with the blue hair?
That's Swoop. She's much more than an interviewer.
Yeah.
What is she?
She's the moment. She is it. She is everything.
She's the it girl.
She's the moment.
She's the it girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she is.
Swoop.
All right, guys, I really do have to go. Thank
All
you,
right.
Jimmy. It's been a pleasure.
Give
I'm
me a
going to
hug.
get you on that Howie podcast.
Oh.
Beautiful.
And everybody, there's a Jimmy fan meetup at Craig's.
Jimmy Lee fan meetup at Craig's.
Dude, that's gonna
right
be
now.
fucking
Tonight.
pandemonium.
Oh my God.
We will not be there.
Oh, can I say one more thing, or are we off?
No, you can say one more thing.
We have a live shoot, guys, for Comedy TV on Saturday. September 16th. And our most famous stop will be at Pink's Hot Dogs at 2 o'clock.
Of course.
And we invite all the H3 fans and the Jersey Outlaw fans down there this Saturday, 2 o'clock at Pink's. Don't miss it.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Jimmy.
Thank you, Jimmy. It's been a pleasure. It's been a joy. $1 million. Wow.
Appreciate you guys believing in me, loving me.
Are you going to take that hairline to Craig's, or are you going to wash it
I
off?
gotta go to Craig's because Zach said if I take this hairline, he's coming down with me.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's what he
There it
told
is.
me.
Zach will not be there for the
Zach said
record.
he's coming.
Yeah, he's not coming.
All right, guys. Thanks, everyone, for watching. I hope that you are able to glean some enjoyment out of this. It's off the rails.
It's off the rails.
We delivered
It is.
on the promise.
Promise of the plot.
Thank you, guys. We'll be, I guess, tomorrow we're back. Leftovers is back.
Okay. Yes.
And that's tomorrow at 10 a.m. We bring truth to the people. Yo, Jimmy. He gave me a number. He said have him call his guy to schedule. I got the number.
All right, everybody.
Hold on. Hold on, Dan. This is big. This is big FOMO happening here. Yeah, let me give it to you. Don't read it, obviously.
Let me get it.
Jimmy's running.
So this is his publicist or booker or something.
Why didn't you just do this after we go off the air?
Well, this is a big moment, Dan. This is big FOMO.
What's his number?
Here, I'll send it to Zach, and Zach will send it to you.
The moment is just you texting a phone number to Jimmy.
So just don't say it out loud, obviously.
No. Let me say it.
Or the name. No,
I'm gonna drop the mics out. I'm gonna drop the mics out.
Okay, all right.
Mics are going out.